My stupid ass, dumb fuck, life-wasting, loser, mouth-drooling, brainless, dickless, ballless, soulless, mindless idiots of trolls have decided to stalk me every time that I play Cheating Fighter. I just want you to think about this. There's a detractor meme about steaks. They're using names like Porterhouse and T-Bone to jump on a steak meme. Yes, they actually think there is a steak meme worth repeating. These people actually made a running meme about steaks. There's no steaks. There's no fucking steaks ever. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and you need to stop brainwashing yourself into believing it. There's no this. It must be steaks when you play. I can't wait to see Phil get his ass with the Street Fighter today. And he's gonna lose all his ranking points. I can't wait to fuck you. No adult would care about your dumb meme about steaks. There's like 3 or 4 people who are actually excited and engaged with Street Fighter and trying to talk about it, and it's being lost in a drowning of fucking discussion about steaks and barbecue. The moment that some moron says steak explosion on DSP stream, you say, there's no stakes in anything that I play. Nothing means anything in any game. There's no stakes. I'm not a pro player. None of that ever mattered. Never, ever. There's no stakes in anything that I play. Nothing means anything. There's no stakes. I'm not a pro player. None of that ever mattered. Never, ever. I'm not in a competition with anyone. You're fooling yourself into this weird parallel dimension of people care if Phil wins or loses. Nobody does. All people want to do is make fun of me anyway. Assholes. Imagined rank points are still stakes. No, they are not. They're imagined. They mean nothing. You know what it is? Drama. You like drama. Ranked is drama. What are you, 4? There are no stakes in any game I have ever played on this channel. Zero. Stakes. There's 0 stakes. There are 0 stakes. The moment there's a moron, the steak explosion on this stream, you say, there's no stakes in anything that I play. Nothing means anything in any game. There's no stakes. I'm not a pro player. None of that ever mattered. Never, ever. There's no stakes in anything that I play. Nothing means anything. There's no stakes. I'm not a pro player. None of that ever mattered. Never, ever. I'm not in a tournament, training in a league, wearing their fucking jersey, sweating it out, traveling the country. There's no prize at the end if I win or if I do poorly. Why is no one here talking about Street Fighter on a fucking Street Fighter stream? People talk about stakes and shit. There's no fucking stakes. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Nothing means anything.
Shorty rock to the beat for your boy. Rock rock to the beat for your boy.
Come on. Here we go.
I want money. I want chicks.
Pay my taxes.
Eat a dick.
It's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, just once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
No, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drinky gin. Drinky gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drinky gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
You're still on mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money. Begging. And people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He's not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil.
I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
Meerkat Mob.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stopped streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big ups, Meerkat, and I can tell you that from personal.
And yes, indeedy, big ups to Meerkat Mob. How is everybody? Holy Jesus. My God, there's been so much. It's been absolutely bonkers. I know I streamed. I literally am blacking out what my last stream was. I that's probably a bad thing. I should probably go get my head looked at. But hey, what is up, everybody? First and foremost, got to get this out of the way. Tier 0 tips goal still hit, so our streak is still alive. Phil's, of course, had to start back over again. Yeah, bourbon o'clock. No, actually, so for this stream, this one stream, because it is kind of celebratory, I did pour myself one, and the rest of the bottle's downstairs, so don't worry. But a nice 12-year-old scotch that I'll be sipping on throughout. Like I said, just one. So no bourbon rage, no scotch rage, none of that. Yeah, this is... I don't even know where to start with this. I don't know where to start with Phil. Shit, I don't know where to start with Phil most of the time. But, you know, I went ahead and I made a playlist, and we'll get to the good stuff, right? So we've got the LTG stuff. That's kind of the main thing on the menu. But there's some stuff that I haven't had a chance to go over, like a Throne account. I didn't even know what the fuck Throne was. And yeah, thank you, San Antonio Spurs. Yeah, 2K. And before I get going, King Sly, man, I owe him a lot. My sub count went up by like 80 or 90 after he reacted to my my recent video. Hey, RS Nerd with $1. Thank you so much. After he reacted to my my latest video, which I've gotten so much feedback that you guys like that form of content. Or that form of content. The problem is now is, fuck, what do I cover next? Because that one was easy for me, and now I'm just kind of like, oh shit, can I capture that lightning in a bottle again? And you know, right now I'm drawing a blank, but I'm not going to try and force the issue. I've been getting some ideas on my Discord. I've been getting some ideas in DMs and stuff. Hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? And so I'm kicking some ideas around. Yeah, I don't stroke my bosom enough for a Thrones account. Yeah. 12-year-old Scotch, leave it for 9 years. God. Oh, you guys are crazy. But yeah, we've got a whole list of shit to get through tonight. The first one is yes, he got a Thrones account. We got to talk about that, or at least listen to it, because I don't understand it. And if I don't understand it, that means I definitely need to. But, you know, it's like 4 videos out, but most of the videos are short.
$1, get felted.
Thank you again, RS Nerd, for the $1. We've got it on there. The full, thanks to Snort Hogan, 55 minutes, 37 seconds of the LTG rant. I have not spoiled this for me. I haven't watched any of it. I've not really paid attention to what was or wasn't said, with one exception, and that was, I think LTG said he wanted 10 racks to go on Phil's stream, or to have Phil on his stream. I don't know. That's the only thing I know about it. But yeah, technically anyone can make one, but it's associated with e-girls. Well, maybe it's a nothing burger. If it is, we'll skip it. That's no problem, because the next one is the tweet at Mr. Metokur, and I did not know that Mr. Metokur had terminal cancer. My mother, as you guys who have been around for a while, she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and about 8 months later, unfortunately, she passed. So to Mr. Metokur, I don't know what to say except I'm sorry. And I wish it wasn't the way it was. And you may not know me from Adam, but if you ever need to reach out to somebody just to say, I need an ear, you know, I'd be here for you, dog. So yeah, I don't really know the appropriate like terminology to use there. That's why I'm not going to try. I'm just going to say I'm sorry, and we'll go from there. So let's perk up here a little bit, and let's listen to the Throne account.
I need that money. I really do. I need money already.
Thank you, Duty, by the way.
Memberships, that's a lot. Over 20 already. And $10 in tips, guys. Let's crush it. Let's hit that goal. Let's keep the king streak alive. Remember, if we hit 50.
Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing. We got to cover the king streak dying, which it was beautiful. I hit 2K, and the streak died, and I was like, this is magical. This is wonderful. Dude, I've been watching him play Space Marine 2. It's been fucking terrible. He's playing on normal. He's playing bitch boy. It's terrible. that first fucking, I know they're like, I call them lings, basically, because I know that's where Zerg got the idea from. Tyranids. One of the first big boys that comes out and says, hey, howdy ho to you, absolutely wrecked my shit. Absolutely wrecked me. And so when this thing, the one that wrecked me, drops down, I'm like, oh shit, he gonna fuck Phil up. He hit Phil 5 times and he had like half his health left. That thing hit me twice and I was nearly dead. So I know he's playing on normal, which is not the way the game is supposed to be played. So he is playing on basic bitch mode. And I know there was in fact much rejoicing. You are correct, sir.
Special episode coming this weekend.
But
and we hit it. So let's do it. All right.
Well, let me pause here. But before we get started on this video, I am playing Space Marine 2. Myself, I'm playing it on PS5. I don't have a capture card or anything like that to stream it, so that's just a me thing that I'll be doing. But I am playing it. I'm loving 40K. I've been getting more into it. I kind of want to start reading the lore and stuff like that. So we can't kick this off without a blood for the blood god. Okay, now we've got all the housekeeping out of the way. Let's go.
Let's keep it going. Now, as you know, this last month has been amazing. It's been about a month now. It's about a month and a week now that all this has been happening. And basically, what's been happening is like willy-nilly, I'll get an email here, an email there, and someone will say to me something like, "Hey, I want to donate something," and we'll talk.
I want to donate. Okay.
Talk about it in email back and forth or whatever, and then we figure out the specifics. And sometimes, the things is real.
Hey, Fear Monarch, thank you for becoming. Oh no, you've been a gym newbie now for 2 months. Thank you so much.
And sometimes it's baloney. Like sometimes people are just full of it. They had no intention of sending anything. It was just kind of a, wasting my time.
I don't have any bubbles. I'm sorry. I need to get the bubbles animation where Jasper fucks up Phil, but I think that's a King Jad thing. And Les Peter Guitar Jam, being a gym newbie for 3 months. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's been fun. There is some repetition to it, but that's okay. I just love walking around in giant power armor, fucking up Zerglings.
I think it's trolling, which is stupid because who cares, right? It's not a big deal. No risk to me to have a conversation in email and then they don't send me something and they're full of it, right?
No, that would bruise your ego and you would take that personally.
But basically,
oh my God.
People have been talking about like, don't you have a wish list? Don't you have this or that? I'm like, no, not really. Like, I never really did any.
Vega with a 2. Someone sent Phil a dildo via throne, LOL. That would just be priceless.
Thing like that. My viewers would just support my streams and that's it. But it just seems legit that there's people who want to help out and support and help improve around here. So someone made a suggestion.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut off again. I know. I'm going and he's talking for like 2 seconds and I'm cutting him off. I'm sorry. Help support and improve things around here. Dog, that's your responsibility. Okay? Improving your setup, improving your equipment, improving your stream, oh, I got a donation. Don't get me wrong, great, good job for you. But why don't you like prep for this shit? Why is it always on your fucking viewers?
To me, they said there is a service online, okay, that you can set up where people can actually like get you stuff.
Yeah, it's an Amazon wish list. Who the fuck gave him this throne idea? Because I hadn't heard of it.
And it comes to you like there's no, like they don't have to talk with you about logistics or anything. It's like automatic. And I was like, well, what is that? Well, I looked into it last night. It's called Throne. Okay. So basically this is my Throne account that I made last night in like 5 minutes. And I set it up very basically. All right. And I think the way it works is we can talk about
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons.
Thanks again, Vega. And big ups, by the way. I caught a little bit of your stream this morning. It was a good one.
Like on my streams that would improve my setup. And it could be any.
Hey, we got Flowchart Cammy in here. You're a scrub. Don't you know? You just play a flowchart and I can't defeat that.
Anything. Like, for example.
And thank you on the congratulations. Thank you.
These are
What's up, Jody Tank?
Suggested things that you can get.
Okay, let's take a look here. Deluxe foldable cell phone. Is that a charger? Mix create power. Is that like a stream deck? He wants another chair? And a Pepe mug and another computer and a cat car.
It's as small as like, look, a mug, right?
As small as a mug, that's $10. That's not really small though. That's actually kind of a, well, never mind.
Or it's as expensive as an insanely $440 gaming chair, which I would never ask for because there's absolutely no way that chair is worth $440. That chair is probably worth $50.
Oh, okay. So this is the catalog. It's not on his list. Okay. All right. I retract I retract my seething and hatred.
Charge $440 for it because it's an insane ripoff. Okay, but it's all kinds of equipment and things that you can use for your streams that perhaps would improve my
Jesus Christ, Azadi.
streaming experience, right? And they have other things too, cookies. I wouldn't want food or anything like that, but you know, we could talk
Cat disagrees.
about, hey, what would be a cool thing for my background maybe that 1 month if someone wanted to donate something, or, you know, what would be a good improvement to the stuff that I'm doing? And I mean, just again, gift store, it gives you some examples of things you can get. Look, gift cards for places. I wonder if it has like digital gift cards for like PlayStation Network or Steam or something. Does it have? I'm curious if it has.
Dear God, Kilo is trying to gas me out of my office. Dear Lord, dog. Like, dear God, I already took you out. Why do you smell like that?
I'm a scat man.
Like Steam. No, that's it. This is all the gift cards they have. Oh, well, that's not many.
Thank you, Lewis Martins.
Nah, I don't think I would even use any of these. No, I wouldn't. Like, what would I use these for? Right? Yeah, they're not for any services that I would use. I was thinking, oh, maybe it has like, you know, Steam and, you know,
Yeah, and trust me, the gift cards with the bougie woman holding shopping bags just screams that this is like tech friendly.
you get Steam credits to buy games, but it doesn't seem like they have that. What's about streaming? Some things you would expect: a new microphone, a new mixer device.
A new mixer device? Okay, well, whatever. I know English is not his forte, but fuck it.
Right? Oh God, look what they've got! Oh, oh no!
No. Camera and audio.
Oh, come on!
Camera
and audio recorder that looks like an ear for ASMR. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, come on. That is so stupid, and they have it too.
Thank you very much, Michael A. Before E. How much does humility cost on Throne? Bruh, if I could buy him humility or common sense or what's it called? Situational awareness, I would actually send it to him. Thank you, by the way, for the $2.79 Canadian, which is $2.06 here in America, because we've been to the moon. That's why we're worth more.
Headphones, but I don't wear headphones. I can't, sadly, because I have a stupid ear condition.
But you wore headphones for every interview that you were in. Okay, whatever.
My microphone is great. Like, eventually, if my mic ever has an issue, I would definitely look for a replacement, but I don't think I really need one. My mic is pretty good. If anything, maybe I could eventually improve.
Yeah, self-awareness. There you go.
The device. I use the Scarlett device for my microphone, but perhaps I could get a better one. I mean, this one's a decade old, so maybe there'd be like a newer, updated one or something, right?
No, maybe, I guess. But really, as I understand it, a good mic is a good mic is a good mic.
So there's just some examples of this stuff that's on there. As you can see, there's like hundreds of pages of things that you can look at. And you can even sort by like brand and stuff.
This is actually genius. It's basically drop shipping, but we allowing somebody to put out a wish list and then them going about that. It's actually a smart idea for a website. I'm surprised this is the first I've heard of it.
You know, all these products are available on there. What about electronics?
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Thank you again, Michael A. Before E for the Canadian 279. Greatly appreciated.
A lamp that changes colors, a color changing like moon. You know, lighting. You know, I have good lighting right now. The Elgato lighting I just bought, but maybe eventually, you know, upgrading. Oh, you know, just a Apple 2023 MacBook Pro, just in case I need one. Like, what the hell would I use that for? I would never use that. MacBook Pro.
Why wouldn't you do fucking video content? Why wouldn't you use a MacBook? Don't get me wrong, I'm a Mac hater through and through, not because I don't like their products, but because I hate what their business model is. I hate how they, and the fact that they needed to install anti-suicide nets in China, where they manufacture iPhones. You know, that's never a good thing. But that's reasons notwithstanding, for video editing, as I understand it, those things are beefy boys.
They still have iPads. They have iPads on here. I would never use an iPad again. I had one and I would never use it again.
Dude, Phil played Baby's first Warhammer. Look, I am brand new into 40K lore. The only introduction I had to 40K was Blood for the Blood God, and that comes from Russian Badger, right? And you know, get the heavy flamer, right? That's my knowledge of 40K lore. But when Space Marine 2 came out and I saw the gameplay of it in previews, I was like, I gotta fucking have that. I gotta have that. So I grabbed it. I've really been enjoying it. I feel like a freaking StarCraft 2 Marine slaying Zerglings. I know. 40K was before StarCraft. Don't kill me. I know the lore is before StarCraft, but I grew up on StarCraft, not Warhammer 40K. So to me, it's a Space Marine killing Lings and Hydralisks, right? Alright. So I get it. I download it, get ready to play it, and I look at the difficulty options, and it starts on normal. And I'm like, that's odd. It says, hey, it's a standard challenge, blah, blah, blah. So I up it to hard, and it says, the way the game was meant to be played, or the experience designed for the player. And it tells you, this is going to slap you around. And I'm like, but if it's the experience that's designed for the player, let me go ahead and do it. So I did it. And it's been challenging. I've died 10, 20 times. And then I watched Phil play, and Phil picked normal. That ain't normal, man. That is bitch mode. That is bitch easy mode. By comparison to veteran, which is hard mode. And it's actually quite sad. Watching him go through. My brothers, the man picked up a heavy bolter, okay, which is it's a heavy weapon that means you can't use your pistol and you can't use your long gun, or what you might consider a mid-range weapon. He's got the heavy bolter, brothers. And he's like, I've never had this before. He gets through, it's got like a 200 round mag. He gets through like 150 rounds. He's got 50 left. He's like, why can't I reload this? I don't understand. This guy plays games for 16 years. How do you not understand what a heavy classification of weapon is? That it takes up, you can't use your standard weapons when you have a heavy weapon in your fucking, in your hands. You just can't. And then he thought when you dropped that weapon, it dropped your mid-range weapon, meaning you had to go find another mid-range weapon. And oh my God. It was infuriating to watch. And I just got into 40K. As I understand it, Phil played Space Marine 1. And oh my God. Oleander Rainbow, do it.
Hexalight. See, I already have good lighting. I don't think I would need like a hexalight, unless I put it on like the side or something over there.
Oh, shut the fuck
space,
up, Phil.
maybe. Like maybe I would put it behind here. I don't know. But again,
well, there's walking simulator, normal, experience the way it's meant to be played, and then we're gonna bend you over a barrel and prepare the cactus, right? And I didn't choose that one. I choose the way it was meant to be played.
Just examples. Maybe not a MetaQuest, which is crazy, but I'm not into VR. I don't care about VR. Maybe some new lighting. That could be key lighting. Because
why?
Right now I'm just using a ring light.
What's the difference?
But maybe I could improve my lighting setup and have better lighting in the room. That could be a possibility of something to improve it, right? See, but
Phil's a gamer.
Anyway, and I think what it is you can order these. I think some of these come like right off of Amazon, actually. But,
yeah, so you could have done an Amazon wish list, you fucking dunce.
But others you can buy from other companies, and they basically the way it works is you buy it, and then it goes right to the person. Oh, pet stuff. They have pet stuff. Look, you get stuff for Jasper Kitty if someone wants to.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love my pets. I've chastised Phil in the past for calling, Jasper his son, and not treating, and like pets aren't quote unquote family. And don't get me wrong, my pets are quote unquote family for me, but they're not at the same time. And it just rubs me raw that he can't just say, oh, for Jasper. He has to say, oh, for Jasper Kitty. And I don't know why. I think it's probably the tism on both his side and my side, which is why it bothers me so much, but fuck it.
Get some stuff for Jasper Kitty.
And of course he has to say it twice.
A toy, yeah, look, like a toy set or something. Like, that's nice, right? I want to get something for Jasper Kitty, get him some new toys. And then I'll call him in here on one day, and show him the new toys, play with them. Stuff like that, That,
you're going to play with your pussy on stream? Cool.
That's reasonable, I feel.
I said that out loud, didn't I? I shouldn't have said that.
I'm not like, hey, will anyone buy me a $4,000 PC? No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's like little things here or there. I really wish that it had like gift cards for gaming stuff, but it doesn't seem.
I wish they had gift cards for Apple iTunes and WWE Champions.
Seem to have one. A Steam Deck? Well, I certainly don't need the Steam Deck anymore now that I have a gaming PC. This is the gaming stuff, huh? It's actual games are on here, but they're old. Actual.
Hey, that was Kirby Souls. You throw some respect on that name.
Games with it. Oh, here we go. A Hatsune Miku figure, for example. No.
A fucking what?
No, I don't need a
know what that
Hatsune
is.
Miku figure. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something that we talked about over the summer. The possibility of me having chill Lego nights.
Oh, dear fucking Christ. Vega. He's trying to take your idea. He's trying to take your idea. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do, Vega?
Where I would build a Lego set, right? Well, how about that? That could definitely be something interesting. And I could be here like Grandpappy Phil, and I'll put on my reading glasses so I can actually see things up close, just like this. All right. And I could do Lego.
Fuck?
I can't see anything right now with this on. I can literally only see things this close to my face when I wear these. I can't see anything in front of me. I'm in a big blur right now. I feel like I'm underwater. Oh my God. But that was.
What are we doing here, guys? I'm actually curious. And Nugs, don't make me take your wrench. I know that it was technically his idea that Vega stole, but Vega did in fact successfully steal it. Meaning he performed execution. He got the logistics down. Therefore, it is now Vega's idea. Mwah. I'm joking. I wouldn't take your wrench.
Well, oh my God. So for the Legos, right? That would be cool. So, but anyway, I mean, there's a ton of stuff on here that obviously I wouldn't be interested in, but I bet that there would be some good stuff on here too. All right.
If a God exists, he'll never let Phil be a father.
So I'm just saying, now here's the thing. I think the way it works is you set up a wish list. See, like wish list. And so what I would have to do
is what? Click the add button through a catalog? Oh my God, the stress of going through a catalog like you did when you were like 12 years old, looking at the Sears catalog for the advertise. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, you young bastards. Yeah, the Sunday paper used to be filled with ads, and when Christmas would come, there would be a shit ton of ads. And as a kid, you would go through and circle all the things that your parents weren't gonna buy for you because it was too goddamn expensive and they were on a budget.
Is go through this list to find things that would be good for my setup. Like, for example, I would not be adding the Great North $3,000 PC. Quite frankly, that looks almost exactly like mine right now. Only
It probably fucking is, Phil. Calm down.
it's a standard case, and my case is actually cooler than that. So I wouldn't be looking at that. You know, now one thing that we did discuss, okay, was that my plan was that I was going to migrate from my 10-year-old streaming and capture PC to my wife's PC, which is 2017 model.
Bruh, I hate to tell you this. And ES, thank you for the 2, by the way. Do they have medicine for his effing throat? No, they don't. They don't have it for his grating fucking voice. I'm sorry. But, I don't care if you get a brand new PC. I don't care if you do Cat's PC. The migration you're talking about, don't do it. Don't do it. Boot your system, boot the sister, right? And just fucking copy paste, like pull the assets down from the web again, right? Send them to yourself in an email. I don't know. Don't try and fucking migrate. You are literally going to set off like a singularity in Renton, Washington.
Model. It's a Windows 10. It's definitely better than mine, but it's also not like modern. It's outdated. Maybe I could find like a low to mid-range PC on here.
Are you? I thought, okay, so someone said, I think maybe it was fucking Vega, or not Vega, but Duty, who was like, oh yeah, wants a new PC. I thought Vega was, oh my God, why do I keep calling Duty Vega and Vega Duty? I thought Duty was saying like when he was like, you know, oh, there's this MacBook and there's this tower. I definitely wouldn't want that, guys. I thought that's what he was saying where he was like, oh, he wants a new PC. He actually wants a new PC? Like,
I can't like unfuck her sister, you know?
Yeah.
That's not
No more scotch for me, Toad. Yeah, don't worry.
insanely expensive. And if someone wanted to help out the streams in that way, I get a better PC, and that way I'm not going from a 2014 PC to a 2017 PC, right?
Well, that just seems wasteful. Why don't you use the processing power you have?
But anyway, I'm just throwing this out there. This was suggested to me by a few people. So my question to you guys is, what do you think, right? What kinds of stuff do you think would make sense on here?
I think it's fucked up,
For those
honestly.
that don't know,
I think
the
we
U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Thank you again, ES, for the 2. Greatly appreciated.
What we do is talk about improvements to the streams and stuff and try to figure that out and go from there. And by the way, it's at DarkSidePhil is my page on there, but I don't think you can send me anything. I have it set up that I have to make a wish list for you to send me stuff. So I guess we'd have to look at that. Like, I don't want the Peepo mug, but maybe there's a cool mug or something.
Dude, why is Duviga? Why is that a Sith name? Duviga sounds like a badass Sith.
I don't know, right? Why is this stuck? Oh, it's just popular gift. That's why. I think I would have to browse the gift store to add stuff to this.
Oh no, woe is you.
Yeah. Home? Stuff for your home.
Wow, Phil, you figured it out. Did you know that if there's a category called tech, it's going to have items that are like technological? I know. It blows the mind.
Glass jars. Japanese-inspired ceramic cups. A $200 weighted blanket. I mean, it looks nice, but dude, $200?
Brother, you are in for a nasty surprise when you start getting into like designer furniture, designer blankets. Like, you're in for a nasty surprise.
How about this? The Gravity Balance $2,500 chair. I'll stream from that, rocking back and forth.
Rocking back and forth. Well, I mean, I guess that's self-awareness.
This is hilarious. This is pretty hilarious, isn't it? But what? Who would pay $135 for a plush throw? Like, that's insane to me.
Depends on the size, my dog. Like, really does.
Right?
And depends on the brand.
What? It's way overpriced. That's a nice alarm clock. A bamboo alarm clock. I like that.
That is dog shit. You need yourself a 1989 GE red LED nuclear alarm clock. Trust me, everybody's parents had one or you had one yourself. This thing would wake up Christ.
Hydra lamp? It has water in it? It has water in it.
Oh my God.
How does that work? Hydra lamp has discrete features that allow you to refill your glass conveniently from your bedside. What? This is like this is
stupid and painful.
were you ever on a flight and on the flight it has like a catalog in front of you and it's like the weirdest, most...
Are you talking about Skyball? Brother, Skyball hasn't been a thing for a hot minute.
extravagant things ever that no normal person would ever buy because they're way too expensive? Isn't it called like Hammaker Schlemmer or something like that? I think that's the name of the company. Like, that's literally what this shit is.
Oh my God, he's talking about Sky Mall.
It's like the most overpriced, expensive stuff.
Yeah, and I know he spent thousands of dollars on quilts, that was quite the revelation.
Who would want that?
Yeah. All the shit that comes from a Brookstone. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you.
A cutlery set with a portable case. An auto motion soap dispenser, because we all need that.
Dark Mage, you are looking at the bastardized version of an Amazon wish list that apparently e-thoughts use, like OnlyFans girls will use. But someone told Phil about it, and he's walking people through what he could add to his wish list. And the wish list would be things people can buy him.
A cobblestone bathroom mat. That actually looks nice. Maybe that's comfy. A comfy mat. Full body pillow. It's like normal stuff for your house.
Horse blanket.
What? $450 for that chair?
Brother, oh my God. The chairs, we were looking for 2 high back chairs for my chess table for 6 months on Facebook Marketplace, or we'd go out to fucking cheap furniture stores or pawn shops or whatever, because I wanted 2 nice high back chairs. I want them leather. We didn't get leather. We ended up getting fabric because we got lucky. We got 2 high back chairs for $175. We had to drive 140 miles to get them. But we were so lucky because when you're talking about those high back leather chairs, you're talking $600 a chair.
Would you pay $450 for that?
Wait till he finds out the desks that you fell asleep on in high school are $400 a piece.
That's insane. But anyway, basically, yeah. So I set it up because people had talked about it. All right. And I was like, all right, I'll set it up. We'll see. Now I have no idea.
No, Fear Monarch. I do not buy the weird hotel cook chairs. No, we didn't do that.
I have no idea if we'll ever use it, but I set it up and we'll talk about it. Like, if we have ideas for improvements to my setup and stuff, that concrete, like, I think that lighting thing might be something, right? Or the Lego set.
Dude, I hate it too, Dark Mage. I hate it.
We gotta talk about it, all right? And figure it out. But you see,
why do we have to talk about? It's a wish list. You You fucking put your wish list, you make your wish list, and then you link it. What is there to talk about? Oh my God. I don't know why this bothers me so much that like he makes things such a big deal. Like they're logistical challenges. Like whenever I hear someone say, we'll just have to figure it out, right? I'm thinking like I'm going to walk onto a site, not know what their server's FQDN is, not know what their DNS server is, not know if they're running self-signed certificates, right? That's where I'm, okay, we'll figure it out. We got to figure this out, right? What are your credentials? We got to figure this out so we can make everything work. You need to click add to a wish list. What is there to figure out?
See the page. I'm not exactly sure how it even works, but
And Lulu Sagi, if it ends, and I have my phone out and I had it on the stream muted, but it's since gone to sleep. If it ends again, please let me know, because the 2K celebration, you know, being announced on the day that it ends, and then having the 2K celebration on the day it ends. Well, that's just fortuitous.
Something to think about. Okay. Okay, cool.
And by the way, when I say 2K celebration, please understand all it is me saying that. I don't have I have nothing planned because I don't know what I could do because I'm lame. And, I kind of suck.
All right. I received $1.50.
You received a what?
From Beaver Bother. He says, Throne is used for e-girls. Okay,
Yeah.
this is sus. What does he mean is sus? It's a website for content creators.
Oh my God.
Like, it's literally what it is. Just because a bunch of
Hey, happy birthday, Cobain. You're 38? Fuck you, you young pup. I'm 40.
e-girls use it because of stupid, what do you call them? Simps. Buy them shit constantly. That's not what I'm going to use it for. That's literally not what the intention is here. It's like we talk about things.
No, that's what I was going to say. I that's why I put subs on the end. I was going to say, hey, look, we have a 2K celebration, and it doesn't involve a cat nor you giving me money. Ha ha!
That could literally help my business and, you know, see what stuff costs or whatever and go from there, right?
I mean, I've taken pictures of both my cats, and I've put it out on my community page. I can do it again.
A green screen? I don't think we care about green screen anymore. My setup's nice enough. We don't need it here.
All right, thank God. That's over with. Okay, Metokur. Metokur's up next. Then we have a short berating video, and then we're to LTG.
Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, and by the way, I need to get this out there. When I got challenged on the 1K, when I celebrated 1K, I had a couple people come into my chat, and no disrespect, I'm not throwing shade. They may have unsubbed. Hell, I don't even remember their names. But what I'm getting at is, I mean no disrespect to them. But what they said was, I'm not surprised to hit 1,000. Phil has a built-in viewer base, and 1,000 is easy to get if you're covering Darkside Phil. And I was like, cool, but it's a big deal for me. 1,000 was just a huge deal for me, and I probably won't do another celebration until like 2,500. And obviously we're not at 2,500, we're at 2,000. Why would you do the celebration early? 2,000 was a lot harder than I originally thought. Like, I thought 1,000 was going to be hard, and that one like came fairly easily. So I was like, I bet you I can get 2,000 fairly quickly. And that wasn't the case at all. Now I have massive respect for, I guess you could call it the game, or understanding the nuances of being a content creator, not being a complete and total jackass who overdrinks on live streams. Okay, now I'm self-revealing too much. But anyway, I have massive respect for the game. So like someone like Atlas, who grew from like nothing to 8,000 in the period of what, a year and a half, 2 years? Massive respect. And thank you, ES, for the 2. I'll read it here in just a second, bud. But that's why for the 2K, they got me. I technically lied. I said I would wait until 2,500, but I'll be honest, 2K felt like a finish line, man. It really did. And again, if you're watching Kingsly, I gotta give you big ups, because I had a just surge of subs after you watched my shit, and brother, I greatly appreciate it. So, And Nugs, you can enjoy the drunk live stream all you want. I can't enjoy it because I have to watch it back. And when I watch it back, I absolutely hate myself. So that's why we don't do that. Anyway, let's keep going.
Something, brother.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
Thanks again, ES, for the 2.
Snort code.
Oh, by the way, thank you for reminding me. Inadvertently, you didn't know you reminded me. But I got 5 to give away, kids. That's right. And we got a solid 185 on right now. Who wants a membership? Well, you're getting a membership. 5 of you are. Let's go. Let's see. Who gets them? Who gets them? It was pretty funny, but it's also very embarrassing. We got Nocturnal.
Broside Phil. Band.
Fanbro, Richard Young, Fluxverse, Cobain, happy birthday, brother. You got a gifted membership. So let's go. So happy birthday to Cobain, who got the gifted membership on his birthday. Congratulations.
You joined Broside Phil. Band.
And yeah, we got 3 more of those we got to go through. But hey, there we go. You guys now have access to all the gym rat shit, which isn't a ton. But if you do come on the Discord, you will have access to the Gym Rat channel. I'm trying to do more with that. I'm not doing a ton right now, but I'm trying to. So I don't know.
You joined Broside Phil. Band.
Does the intent count? I hope it does. But man, big ups. G-Burk, 4 months as a fucking member. Thank you, brother. As a Gym Rat, no less. Thank you, G-Burk, for being a brother. Thank you.
You joined Broside Phil. Band.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, man. Joe Dub, that's what we do here. We take random occurrences that just so happen to look favorable upon me, and we act like I had it planned the whole time. That's what we do here.
You joined Broside Phil. Band.
Okay, that should be everybody. I think Cobain was the last one. And again, like coming in at the finish line. Boom! He got it. Alrighty, let's keep going.
Snort. I got the drip. Go.
Oh yeah, Jade, don't worry. The drama is done. I have one little segment here on the podcast.
The drama is done. I have one little segment. Thank you again, G-Burk.
That's where I just want to address the detractors' behavior in the last 48 hours, which is hilarious. And then we're going to move on from it. But I feel like I should address it. It is the elephant in the room. These idiots have gone crazy in the last 48 hours in celebration of nothing.
Oh, he got it in OT, Lulu? God damn it.
As you can see, guys, just so you know, after my documentary...
Rebsy been a gym newbie for a month now. Thank you so much. And then Rinse Jester, thank you for subbing.
Now being out all week and me reacting to it, and then the Stuttering Craig interview ending the way that it ended, obviously no one's here to watch my content anymore. Oops, look at this. Almost 500 viewers and climbing. Almost 100 likes. I didn't even say a word about likes yet. We got super chats. We got memberships.
You joined Broside Phil. Band.
Thank you again, Rebsy.
Tips coming in. Oh, I guess that everything's changed for the worse, right? Wow.
Oh, so you just joined. Well, thank you, Rebsy.
Things are really falling apart.
Or you re-upped. I don't care. One way or the other. Thank you.
Part at the seams around here, aren't they, guys? Do you see my point? These people create this bizarre alternate reality narrative around themselves. They really do. It doesn't make sense, the things they say and do, but they believe it, and then they act like a victory. Where's the victory? Exactly. Where's the big V? Because remember, I'm at King Streak 37. You understand that? Every day, guys, that we hit this, we are just showing how dumb they are. And right now, they're really, really hoping that today's the end of the street. And
so let's be clear yet again. I honestly don't care if you get your money or not. I do and I don't, right? If you're getting your money from people that have mental disabilities because they think they need to help you because you beg for it, like, I can't fix this or I can't pay that, I have issue with that, right? But right now you're riding high on the hog, my guy. You're up there, right? And I know this is going to be a hot take. Good for you. Like, get your bag, bro. I have moral problems with how you're doing it, so I couldn't do that. You don't. Okay, great. You are not bound by the constraints I am. Good for you. And, the fact that some dude came in the last second and made it to the $150 goal, good for you. That's it. Like, and I'll go into a little bit more here on that. Remind me. when this gets over, which it's only my God, it's only 16 minutes. Remind me to go into the flexing on Phil dichotomy, like it being both cringe, but me also understanding it. Because I do want to say something about that.
And you know what? Like I said, if it is the end of the streak, I wouldn't be surprised because the drama's over and we might not have as many people coming by to support today because I'm playing games again. And you know what? If that's the case, then so be it. I had a great run. 37 was great. But every time that we've hit this, they're shocked, they're appalled, they're freaking out, they're seething, they're crying. And now, for the last 48 hours, they have attacked me and my content. So let me explain.
I always attack you and your content, but I attack you and your content from an objective standpoint.
So as you know, I reacted to my own documentary, and then there was the interview on...
Which you lied about, but go off.
On Thursday, Thursday. Man, I can't even keep track of days anymore. And none of that went the way, obviously, like I thought it would. I thought that the interview would have been a lot different than it went, and it totally did not, go so well for Craig. And at the end, I basically said, that's the end of it.
Yeah, by the way, I managed to take a look at his stream chat through the Craig stuff. Or maybe it was after. It was the comments. It was the comments afterwards. I don't know where he's getting this notion that this was a W for him, like at all. Hey, what up, Guybrush? Threepwood. How you doing, bud? I don't know if I've seen you before. If I haven't, welcome. If I have, sorry I didn't remember, but nonetheless, welcome.
I ended the call insulting him because he had already insulted me. He's the one who removed his master in the interview, certainly not me.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, bud.
And, we talked about it. We had that decompression session about it after, and some people don't like the way I ended it. Fair enough. If you didn't, that's your prerogative, right? To say if you like something or not.
That's in 2 videos, Dark Mage.
All right, I get it. But for the most part, it's done. It's in everyone's rear view. And quite frankly, most people are happy that I'm just not going to do anything with that guy, right? But what my detractors did, this is what they always do. They have now turned that into, that's the end of Phil's comeback. It's over. Because when he did that, he showed how unprofessional he is.
You are unprofessional, like straight up.
No one's ever going to want to work with Phil. No one's going to watch Phil's content, yada, yada, yada. Case in point, they came to the channel and every video about Craig, they mass downvoted. And
brother, that's not us being trolls. That's us telling you, you took an L. That's us saying we actually are downvoting the video for how you behaved. Now, I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but at least for me, when I downvoted your video, it was because you behaved appallingly.
And it's funny because if you look at the...
I have played Tears of the Kingdom.
Like the dislike ratio, I got exactly the same amount of likes on those videos like I've been getting for the last month, which is huge. I'm getting tons of likes now on my content and everything. They came in mass downvoted it into droves, like hundreds. And it's like, I never get even that many likes and dislikes on the videos to begin with. So you literally just told your audiences, come over here and downvote Phil's content.
And what do you base that on? Why is it that the detractors have to have a call to action, dog? I came over of my own volition. I came over to downvote your shit because your shit stunk.
Right? That's what they did. And then they started quoting it and tweeting, putting it all over the internet.
Yes, you acted like a jackass.
See, this is the truth. This is the end for Phil. This is the truth. It has nothing. It's
brother, you need to stop focusing on this is the end for Phil and focus on the first part of the tweet, the comment, whatever, where it's like, look how bad Phil is. Do you see the difference? Like, look how bad Phil is. This is the end for him. Cut the last part off. Look at the first part. Look how bad Phil is. Then ask yourself, why do people think I'm so bad? Like, that's step 1, my dude. I know you can't do that, but yeah, Kilo, I know. I know you want belly rubs too, but I'm frustrated with him too. But you're a good boy. Come here. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. 210 people, so people may not know. Kilo is one of our German shepherds. He's a good boy.
What are you talking?
Hey, Don Motorsport with a $5, $4.99, but we're going to round it up because I'm a nice guy like that. Congrats on reaching 2K, brother. Keep up the great work. Man, I am going to try. I really am. I had a lot of fun with the documentary, sorry, put the emphasis on the wrong syllable there, on the documentary style video. That is a ton of work by comparison to just ranting about shit. So it's going to be slower to get those out. I still will probably do rant style comedy or rant style stuff, But I do plan on doing more documentary stuff. I don't know how I'll label it in my videos, because I know there's probably a ton of people who don't give three shits about my rant shit, but they want to see the documentary shit. So I'll figure something out. Yeah, sus. I know. Nugs, I will pull the wrench. I swear to God. Don, thank you again for the 5. Greatly appreciated.
Talking about. Like, we were... what they've all done is they only clip the end of the show to show me shutting it down, as opposed to actually showing the entire interview where it was Craig who was...
Brother, I saw the whole interview. And the shutdown was not the flex you thought it was. It was actually quite cringe.
Very unprofessional with me, refused to apologize for the heinous things he had done to me, and basically told me to go fuck myself out of nowhere.
I am the
lied!
pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Don Motorsport, thank you again for the 5. I greatly appreciate it. You lied to him for 5 hours, Phil. 5 hours! You're not the victim. You're the offender. Like, I don't even know what's going on right now. I have no idea where the fuck this guy, oh my God. Robert Tarlow with a 5. It's disgusting that DSP would quit on Wukong. Oh, congratulations on 2K, Phil. Well, I mean, I'm going to say broside Phil, but I'll forgive the indiscretion. But thank you so much, Robert Tarlow. I also agree. One, Wukong, if I'm not mistaken, has a really deep story. I don't know about Chapter 3. I haven't played the game yet. I saved my money for Space Marine 2. I didn't want to drop $70 on 2 games. And then Dapper with a 5. But I did think it was fucked up that he pumped up Black Myth Wukong so hard about smooth, silky, 60 frames, blah, blah, blah. He gets bodied by a boss. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, you know, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's stupid. And of course, when he didn't make his fucking money, obviously. So thank you again, Robert Tarlow, for the 5. And then Dapper, thank you for another 5 of have another 5. Well done on 2K. Thanks for the entertainment. Here's to 3K. Hey, cheers to you, brother. Got some
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Thank you again, Robert Tarlow. Cheers to you, Dapper, and Robert, and everybody else who has super chat or will super chat. Cheers to all of you. This has been such a journey for me. Highs, lows, and everything in between. And it's only 2K. Who knows where it can go from here? I'm still learning my niche. I'm still learning where I'm strong. I'm still learning where I'm weak. But I got to tell you, you guys have literally made me a better person, or at least allowed me.
Super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again, Dapper. But you guys have allowed me to learn a little bit more about myself. And from the TISM spectrum, or from the TISM side, learning what is acceptable socially, what is not acceptable socially, those lessons are hard to come by because not a lot of people want to tell you that, because they're afraid of your fifis. But y'all have been completely blunt with me, and for that, you guys get a salute from me. You guys have been great. Seemingly Odd with another 5. Phil needs to show the downvotes on the video. We can't see those numbers. I agree. I have the app that shows the downvotes, but I haven't taken a look at that. But again, I agree that he needs, when he makes these claims of, I got an email, or I got these downvotes, or I got this, or I got that. He shows his own shit. Why can't he just show not the sender, but show me the body of the email? Why can't you show me the guy who says, we really want to support you, Phil? Why can't you show me the guy who says, you know, I'm a troll and I hate you, Phil? Why do you always have to just speak as though it exists, but it doesn't exist, because, you know, you have to protect your family? Mars Champion with a 5. It's amazing to see how Phil's mind can easily omit his wrongdoing while claiming to be a victim. Cheers to 2K and for the climb ahead. Thank you, Mars Champion. And I agree 100%. I don't know how he completely just mind fucked his lying for 5 hours off to the side. Thank you, Movie Side, for being a member for 2 months. Congrats on the 2K milestone. Onward and upward. I'll get you on the display here in a second. That actually blew my mind when I just heard this. Stuttering Craig took his mask off and showed how terrible he is.
But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again, Seemingly Odd. But he took his mask off. I can't believe he showed how terrible and how disingenuous he was for this interview. Brother, you lied for 5 hours. You told the guy that you lied the day before he came on your stream. And then you chastised his integrity and his character. You chastised his honesty. How do you not see that? How is that not a problem for you?
All these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
And thank you again, Marsh Champion, for the $5, and then Jay Wuso with the $1.99. Let's see here. So, congrats on the 2K milestone. Onward and upward. Then we got. Hold on. Oh, I missed one. I missed movie sign. Movie sign. There you are. Congrats on the 2K milestone. Onward and upward. Then we got Jay Wuso. I've been stomping mud holes in SM2. Let's fucking go. Oh, Space Marine 2. Bruh, Space Marine 2 has been so good. Like, I have been shocked. I was never a Gears of War fan. I thought it was just not a walking simulator, but it was a cover.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Thank you again, Jay Wuso. But it was very much so move from cover and then go to cutscene. Move from cover, go to cutscene. That was my experience with Gears of War. It turned me off very quickly. I feel like Space Marine 2 did it better. And I'm sure I'm going to get you are a fucking heathen and a terrible person for saying that, because I know there are some Gears of War fans out there, but Gears of War was never my thing. It just wasn't, and I'm sorry if that makes you hate me. By the way, my fucking rifle brain just kicked in, and I see we have 223 viewers. So what does my brain do? Is say 223 and then giggle. No. The next one that'll make me giggle is up for 556, and then the next one that'll make me giggle is 762. If you don't know guns, that doesn't make sense to you. If you know guns, that makes sense to you.
Even though I was being completely cordial with the man, he decides to do that. So, I mean, it's in black and white, night and day. But again, they live in an alternate reality where they spin everything to be their own narrative. That's what they've done for 10 years. So now that's the end. That's the downfall of Phil. That's it. He's not going to get any more views, no more support. Let's go downvote his content. Let's talk about how negative this is all over the internet.
Brother, you were the one who made it negative.
Okay. So that's what they've been doing for 24 hours straight. They did it. I'm not kidding. I was on my day off and I keep going back and checking stuff out. And I'm just like, wow, this is ridiculous how they're behaving. It's not reality.
Oh, 357. Oh my God. How did I miss that one, Jay Wuso? God damn it. I feel stupid now.
But this is what they think because they're just nuts. They've always been this cultish mentality of groupthink, circle jerking each other around with these kind of toxic things about me. So not only did they come to...
And 30... Oh my God. 308 is actually my long gun of choice. I know it's not as flat as like 300 Blackout or like 338 Lapua or a 50. It's not as flat. It's not as long distance, but 308 is my girl. And how the fuck did I not pick up 308? I have failed as a gun guy. I now must go whip myself mercilessly. I actually feel bad about that one.
The videos, downvote the videos, of course, left negative comments all over the videos. They're all over Twitter doing it and stuff. I totally ignored the Twitter shit. I don't care about that. They can do whatever they want there. Fuck them, right?
But you actually went on Twitter and commented on shit, dog. Like, what?
So then last night, as I was about to go to sleep, and I was pooped because yesterday was a very tiring day for me. As my day off, basically my wife and I...
I'm going to get to Meth Bear Super Chat before we go into whatever the fuck I am about to hear. Thank you for the $5, Meth Bear. But Craig hurt his business back when he was telling the truth. Thus, he was wrong for reading and believing the memes that caused Phil to hide. Bruh, not only are you right, but Phil has had, like, I'll read the Super Chats after sessions just like they did and doesn't see the irony, which fucking kills me because... How do you not see the irony? How? It's... Oh my God. Meth Bear, by the way, I need to have you on a stream sometime, or especially when we start getting into the legal shit. If you haven't seen my recent video, and I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, I wouldn't, begrudge you if you haven't.
All these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again for the $5. If you have seen it or if you watch it, I I talk about reasonableness. I talk about circumstantial evidence, and I'm not an attorney. I'm not even secondary to an attorney. I'm tertiary to an attorney. I'm at least 3 steps away from an attorney. But these are my interpretations based on my experience as an attorney, especially from the hellhole, with as much respect as I can give you, the hellhole that is California. Not you, but California is the hellhole. I'm intrigued to know if you agree with my definitions or the way in which I'm thinking. Because, again, I've talked with several attorneys in my past, and when I thought one way, it was not that way, and it was totally another. Chris Goblin, thank you for the congratulations on the 2K. I'd greatly appreciate that. And Meth Bear, thank you again for the $5. Great, much respect to you, brother.
And I tried to compact a bunch of things into the day again, and it didn't work out very well. Like, for example,
I want to back this up just for a second.
It was a very tiring day for me.
So yesterday was a tiring day. Did you get a haircut, Phil? Did you get a haircut? Because if you did, I want to know about it.
As my day off, basically my wife and I tried to compact a bunch of things into the day again, and it didn't work out very well. Like, for example, it was so hot outside. We were originally gonna go out and have a fun day, and we didn't.
What do you mean? What is so hot to them? I'm curious.
We didn't even go out because it was too hot. It was 95 degrees here.
You know, okay, 95 is significant heat. That is significant heat.
And like, you're not gonna go out and have fun. You're just gonna be sweating bullets. But I still had to go do errands and stuff. And I did. When I came home, I was so tuckered out.
No. It's significant heat. I didn't say it was preventative heat. If you guys didn't know, the first Kansas State Wildcats game, I got tickets to. We traveled to Manhattan, Kansas. We got into a tailgate. It was wonderful. I fucking love Manhattan, Kansas. If you've never been and you have a chance to go to Manhattan, Kansas for a Kansas State Wildcat football game, I cannot recommend it enough. And people are like, well, what's the difference? Brother, people in Kansas are just fucking weird when it comes to kindness. You could be the opposing team. You're going to get invited to like 30 tailgates to have a beer and a burger before you get to the gate. And that's just like the climate of Manhattan, Kansas. Now, I can't tell you about Lawrence, Kansas, because that's the Jayhawks. And I've heard that they actually eat babies. So be careful if you go to Lawrence, Kansas. But Manhattan, Kansas, man, it's a whole bunch of fucking hicks. That's what it is, man. It's a whole bunch of farm boys and farm gals, which, by the way, there are some girls that can rock them cowboy boots and short shorts like you don't even know. I'm getting sidetracked, but it's all people that have either worked a fucking hard day in their life, continue to work hard days in their life, or just happy to be part of a Division I school. And I don't know, man. It is, Manhattan, Kansas is also known as Manhappiness. And I got to tell you, it really is the happiest place on earth for me. Now, that being said, big ups. It was 98 degrees during the tailgate. Okay, 98 degrees outside. 40% humidity. No cloud cover. I'm going to say that again. No cloud cover. We were sweating all day long. I don't think my heart rate dipped below 100 beats per minute. Now, that could be because, of course, the team we were playing was actually giving me slightly a heart attack because we didn't play as well as I thought we should. But anyway, I digress. Phil's talking about being outside for like 30 goddamn seconds. Holy shit. Joshua Klon with a tenor. Thank you so much. Big ups on the 2K, bro. Your streams have gotten a lot better since you cut alcohol out of them. Bro, I hate to agree with you, but I do. Shows how humble you are facing criticism and taking it on the chin. Keep up the great work. Now you're gonna make me feel feelings, because I used to not face criticism very well. And that's a sign of growth.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
That's a big sign of growth for me. Like internally, I can see that as a sign of growth. And man, fuck him giving me a tenner. Salute to Joshua Klon, man, for thank you. Thank you. Not for the tenner, which yes, thank you for the tenner, but man, you don't know what that meant to me. You don't know what the message meant to me. Thank you, sir.
And we did some house cleaning, and a lamp that we have that hangs above our...
And yes, Rinse Chester, 100 beats because of the cowgirls. Like, you don't even understand.
Our dining room table broke and almost crashed onto the table, so I had to disassemble.
And this is... I do remember this part. We have a new broken thing in the house.
...the lamp so that it doesn't do that, and now it looks like we have to get a new ceiling lamp.
Holy shit, Pescator is here? Pescator! Holy shit! We got Vega in the house. We got King Be Cruel in the house. And we got Pescator in the house? Holy shit. Pescator, welcome. And thank you for coming by and saying hi. King Be Cruel with a 2. 2K, holy shit, bro. You've come a long way, brother. King Be Cruel, you, my dude, were a part of that. Because you were my exclusive interview. Thank you for that.
Which is fine. It's not a big deal. The ceiling lamp had been there for over a decade. I'm sure it was there
for
when I
those
moved
that don't know, the
so
U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Thanks again, King Be Cruel. Oh, it's Pescatore. I apologize. Pescatore. Sorry.
A fan for the dining room.
Yeah, and the lawyer man in the chat, of course.
Circulate air down there. That would be nice. We're gonna look into getting something like that. But anyway, so all this is happening. Very stressful, tiring day. And so at the end of the day, I'm sitting down. I'm reading messages. I'm getting messages all day about how the week went, how the react went. People thought about the interview. People are...
Yeah, big ups to the spoon, man. King Be Cruel. The original. Eat the shit out of my ass with a spoon, man. Big salute to you, brother.
DMing me back about possible future collaborations and stuff. And basically, I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, wasn't it like 2-3 weeks ago when originally it was Kino Casino that had reached out to Mr. Metokur on Twitter and said, hey, Phil says he's willing to talk with you in an interview or whatever. Would you be up to it? And he responded and basically said, it's nice that these guys are trying to do a Make-A-Wish effort for me, but...
He did not say that. Did Metokur actually call Phil a Make-A-Wish candidate?
I'm really not feeling good because of my cancer, so I'm going to try to recover and we'll get back on my feet and then we'll figure it out, right? And that was several weeks ago, like at least 2-3 weeks ago, right? Maybe even longer, because I don't even remember the time frame.
Did he really call Phil a Make-A-Wish candidate?
So it's like, I'm about to go to sleep, and I'm like, I realize I should, do it myself. It's one thing to have someone speak on your behalf. It's another thing actually doing it yourself, because then it shows, now that I've reacted to my whole documentary, right, and all that shit's behind me, I feel like that would be an amazing positive thing. To sit down with a guy who's been very critical of me over the years.
Seemingly Odd with a $5 says, dude lived in his house for 10 years, never changed anything. No wonder why everything is falling apart. Brother, I live in a house that was built in 1905, right? I've got windows I want to replace. I've got siding I want to replace. The electric got redone, so I'm lucky there. Networking got redone, so I'm lucky there. But as soon as I moved into the house, I gotta do shit checklist that when I save a certain amount of money, boom, I go do shit. And then I save a certain amount of money, boom, I go do shit. What's it up to? Over 1,000 days, over 1,300 days, I think. He's had a broken toilet. How do you have a broken toilet for 1,300? That's over 4 years. How do you have a broken toilet for 4 years? Thank you again, Seemingly Odd, for the $5.
And just have a nice conversation. And I know he's probably going to talk shit about me, and I get it. To the extent I think I deserve it.
You do deserve it
for the things that I've done. But
for real,
I feel like that's something that should happen, and it doesn't even matter where.
Thistlethorn, my basement is made of limestone.
It could be here. It could be on his end. It could be on a third party.
Great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again, Seemingly Odd. If you didn't hear Seemingly Odd, both Kilo and Fenrir were thanking you for that $5. They were also probably barking at somebody walking by the house, but that was also them thanking you for the $5.
Show like Casino. It doesn't matter where it happens. I don't care.
See, there they go again, seemingly odd. They really like you.
It's not about me like monetizing it or anything like that. I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Like people are telling me, dude, this would be the ultimate positive thing you should do. You should do it. Like you should man up and do it. And I'm like, all right, I want to do it. So I actually tweeted out to him directly last night, right before.
Yeah. Didn't he say like get well soon to a terminally ill person?
Before I went to sleep. And I said, basically the way I said it, I guess people have taken offense, or did they? Because you can't tell anymore. Like I said, my detractors have been all over me for the last 2 days, trying to shit on me. Everything I say is
I haven't seen the original tweet, so I'm only going to have what he says here to go off of.
wrong, right? So the original tweet was worded in a way that I was like, I said, basically, I think it would be a grave mistake if I.
He did not say grave mistake. He didn't say grave mistake. Did he? Is this hyperbolic?
Didn't do this. If I didn't reach out to you and say, hey, let's do this. Let's have the conversation that everyone seems to want us to have. And I think that we.
Oh my God. He literally.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Viga, thank you for the 2. Also, thank you for telling me about that. And Meth Bear, I agree. I've seen people recover from stage 4. I have. As a matter of fact, when my mom was diagnosed, I said the same thing. I was like, Ma, there are people who have recovered from stage 4. We're going to get through this, right? But I didn't say, Ma, we're in a grave situation here, especially while talking about streaming content. Like, I'm both mortified and giggling at the same time. Does that make me a bad person? I feel like it makes me a bad person. It probably makes me a bad person.
We should do it before it's too late.
Wait, this isn't the worst part, Dapper? And Heather? Oh, shit. If Heather and Dapper tell me it's going to get bad, that ain't good.
And, I'll do it in whatever format you want. I said, I've learned how to use Discord myself. And then basically I posted it, and immediately people said, he doesn't use Discord, he uses other things. So I clarified, I re-quoted it or whatever, and I was like, well, I'll use whatever. I don't care. That's not what it's about. The point is I'm open and willing to do it, and I wanted to say it myself or whatever. So I go to sleep, and I wake up this morning, and I check, and immediately 5 zillion negative responses.
Yeah, thank you, Barry Lyndon. I didn't know the word that I wanted to say until you wrote it. I was like, yeah, because your tweet had no consideration. It had tact. It had no tact.
Right? How dare you say that? How could you? Because
Meth Bear, big salute, my dog. Yeah, I wish. God, I wish my mama could have left hospice. I really do. She was 69 when she died, and god damn it, she was the best woman you could ever hope to have as your mama. But Wrestling Ranter with a tenner. Been here since you had the pig avatar. Big ups on the 2K, bro. Many more to you. Also borrowing from Greg of the Lake. Both of my bathrooms function. And you, Phil? Oh, they don't? LOL. Oh, thank you, Wrestling Ranter, for the tenner. And dog, you've supported me from the word go. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Because I said grave error, and yes. I said before it's too late.
Brother, you not only... Oh, my God. So you actually said it, and then you recognized you said it. Oh, my God.
Okay? These people, again, they're so unhinged. So now anything I say...
Yeah, and Runamoyne... I know he didn't mean before he died. He meant before his redemption arc ran dry. That actually, to me, makes it worse.
Is incredibly offensive. I'm in the wrong, right?
You are. What do you mean? That's what they say. You are in the wrong.
No matter how I say it or did it. So first off, in the original response,
$10 will go a long way to make Kat stop crying.
Thank you again, Wrestling Ranter. Greatly appreciated, brother.
Metokur had given to the Kino Casino guys back, what was it, about a month ago on Twitter. He literally made the joke. So they're reaching out like it's a Make-A-Wish thing, right? You know? And obviously he's joking like that.
Brother, he gets to joke like that. That is dark humor, okay? Look, I come from an ICAC background. Anybody who doesn't know, ICAC, Internet Crimes Against Children. If you have a whole bunch of ICAC dudes around and they're making dead baby jokes, believe me when I tell you, that is a way of coping, okay? It straight up is a way of coping. And then if you walk up to them and start making sexual jokes, they are going to look at you like you are from fucking Mars, because you're not part of that experience. Okay? When somebody is part of the experience, i.e. Metokur is part of the experience, unfortunately, Mr. Metokur, I hope you don't hate me for saying this, of having cancer and facing potential death. He has that experience. He has more rights than you to make certain jokes. Those are the rules, dog. They may not be fair. They may not be equal. But you know what? You don't have cancer. He does. He gets certain privileges. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. And it's going to piss me off if I keep going down this line. So I'm going to abandon that line and I'm going to calm down and I'm going to say thank you to Kenneth Brown for the 2 and say, don't forget DSP talked crap. He talked crap about Metokur? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, of course he did. You're not kidding me, because of course he did. It's Phil.
For
Kenneth
those that
Brown.
don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Thank you again, Kenneth Brown, for the 2.
Right? So do you think, even if I said it in an offensive...
Okay, I gotta stop. It was saying he was the uniballer when he had testicular cancer. Okay, so Dark Mage, you get it. You understand where I'm coming from here. Okay. So thank you for a perfect example, because 1, that's a good giggle. 2, shit, that sucks. And I hope he got better.
The manner he's going to take offense. No, he's not. I don't think he's that kind of guy, at least from everyone's told me.
Jesus Christ, Lord DS Parody. Phil can't make dark jokes because he's sold to the slave trade. Oh my God. I don't know what to do except clap and be appalled. Then I, of course, see 272 on the viewer count. That was my detective call sign on the radio. So when I would call it to dispatch, I would say 272 300. 300 was dispatch. So, dude, everything's lining up tonight. It just is.
Obviously, that's not what the intention was with the tweet. I wasn't saying it like overemphasizing anything. Maybe you could argue, all right.
Intent doesn't matter. What matters is perception.
That was a bad choice of words, okay? You're right. And then I said, all right, well, I'm just going to delete the tweet and I'm going to rephrase it so that it sounds better, because obviously that wasn't my intention or anything.
How bad is the rephrased tweet?
And, you know, listen, I'm a dummy.
Yes.
All right. I'm a total dummy. And,
yes.
And I'm dense. And,
yes.
And I say things in ways that people can sometimes find offensive.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I had to scroll up. That means that I've just missed a fuck ton of messages. I am so sorry. Now, I'm a dummy. I don't
mean to most of the time. Like that, I literally didn't mean anything offensive whatsoever, right? At all. The way I see it is, you know, I do want to have this conversation while it's still possible.
I bet. Hold on. What? Did anyone hear what I just heard?
I do want to have this conversation while it's still possible.
From the bottom of my heart, Phil, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my God. Oh my God. While it's still possible, why don't you just put him in the grave, dog? Why don't you just write him off? Bro. My mother told me that she was like, I don't understand why you're not, wanting why when you come over and hang out, you just hang out like normal. And we had to have a conversation about how, Mom, if I hang out with you more than normal, I'm surrendering to the concept of I know you're gonna die. And I don't want to surrender to that concept. I want to act like you're going to be here for another 20 years, right? And we had a long conversation about it, and she was appreciative of it, but she asked me, maybe accept reality a little bit more. And I asked her, hey, maybe accept hopefulness a little bit more. And we kind of reached a middle ground. And then there's Phil. God almighty. Oh.
And I want to do it while people care. While he cares.
I want to do it while... I didn't think I would pause that quickly. I really didn't. Don't touch my no-no score. I don't even know what that means, but I'm okay with it at the same time. Thank you for the 2. Don't touch my no-no square. Thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate it.
I care, and the public thinks that something good will come out of it, right? Who know? I already told you guys. I know that success is fleeting. You know what I'm saying? I know that things don't last.
Why are you talking about success when somebody is looking death in the face?
So it's very possible that, hey, within
For
a couple
those that
weeks,
don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Thank you again. Don't touch my no-no square for the 2.
Nobody cares again about Dark Side Phil. I'm just back to where I was.
Brother, this is not about you. This isn't about you. This is about a man who's staring down mortal cancer.
And if that's the case, I'm not going to be upset at all. I was happy with who I was before this big increase of popularity happened. But people want this now because they know that it's pertinent. See what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about.
Does he think that this makes him look better? Let me explain to you while I'm trying to capitalize on this profit margin. I didn't mean any disrespect to the man facing death, but he needs to understand that I'm looking to capitalize on this profit margin. That is what that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my God. Dude, Phil doesn't need another shovel. He has like 37 auto backhoes that is just digging the hole for him.
I had nothing to do with him or his health or anything like that. But I'm saying, like...
But it should have had something to do with his health.
But that's what I mean. It's kind of like the same thing that happened with the stupid joke that's taken out of context. When I'm playing that game and I'm talking about...
He's not going to talk about the black girl. He's not going to talk about the black girl being sold to the slave trade. He's not going to. He's not going to.
This child being like kidnapped by this heinous guy in town who basically runs all the crime in the town.
Of course he is.
To the slave trade and stuff. And people are like, well, that's a racial joke. It's not.
Yes, it was.
It's not a racial joke at all. You could argue it's a bad joke. It's a stupid joke, and I'm a dummy for making the joke. But it's not a racial joke. It's the same thing. They're literally doing exactly the same thing.
Diconius Games, I have not played Persona 5. Apparently, I'm going to have to.
Again here is let's analyze his tweet, find ways we could spin it so that it looks like he's a heinous villain.
That's not spinning. Oh my God. I am literally looking away from the mic because I'm shouting. That's not spinning it, Phil. That is what you did.
And then just keep talking about it. And they did. Like, I was asleep. And I wake up this morning and everyone's, you heinous piece of shit.
Yes!
How dare you make that tweet? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was trying to be nice.
Dude, this man is so disconnected from reality. He's Willy Wonka. I swear to God.
So anyway, I will say this. Not that Metokur will hear this or anything, but I apologize if that was, if it was harmful.
What?
And if it was anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was anything bad towards you, Jim, I didn't mean it at all. I was trying to be nice and just say man to man from me. The offer is there in whatever format. However, this is not about me monetizing anything. This is about me saying I've been told it's the right thing to do.
By who?
So I should just do it. And I want to let you know I'm sincere about it. I'm totally down for it. It doesn't matter what chat format we do or what video service we use, if it's on your end or my end broadcast. Some people have even said, if we do it, why don't I do it in a venue that basically like Jim can benefit, on his side? Like,
I don't know. You do it and all the donations go to like the fucking Cancer Association so that way it's not about money and shit like that.
Like, make some money. I'm okay with that. 1,000,000% I'm okay with that. Really, I don't care. I'm fine with that. I want to do the right thing here. Okay. So there you go. So anyway, this morning I deleted the tweet. All right. And then I reposted it for clarity. So what do the detractors do? They respond with the original tweet.
Yup. Brother, You can't delete the tweet and not bring it back up. If you're going to delete the tweet, you need to post the tweet before, like the actual picture of it, and be like, this was my original tweet and I have to apologize for it. And here was my intent behind it, right? Because otherwise it looks like you're trying to rewrite history.
Like they're responding with a screen grab of the original tweet. So I deleted the tweet because they said the tweet was offensive because I was an idiot. So I deleted it and I'm an idiot and I post a better tweet and then they just put it back like
a better tweet.
Like, why did you do that? You said you wanted me to remove it because it was offensive. So I did, and now you posted it up again anyway. So who's the hypocrite here, right?
Oh my! This isn't about you, Phil. It's not about you. Why are you this? Why, Phil? Why are you Phil?
This is just the point I'm making. It doesn't matter what I do.
Yes, it does. It does matter. That's the point.
At all. Anything that I do is wrong.
Actually, yeah, that tracks. That actually tracks, Phil. If you operate under that mindset, you might make progress in life.
In their eyes. And that's why I don't know.
And there it is, in their eyes.
Oh, why people even bother listening to them or caring about what they say or do, because they just move the goalpost anyway. If the original tweet was
I need to stop pausing. I'm sorry.
Perfectly worded to never be offensive to anyone, they would still say it's bad. They would say I'm clout chasing, despite the fact this is something that I was told is the right thing to do, and that it needs to be done in a time frame that makes sense with urgency. Like
I'm gonna back this up. I did not hear that. I didn't hear this. I did not hear this.
They would still say it's bad. They would say I'm clout chasing, despite the fact this is something that I was told is the right thing to do, and that it needs to be done in a time frame that makes sense with urgency. Like I've been told that it should be done with urgency.
You're writing the man off as dead, you son of a bitch. It doesn't matter if you get your interview or not. It doesn't matter if you get to talk to him or not. None of that matters. You just put the feeler out and you don't talk about his ailment. Fuck. Oh my. This is why I should pre-watch this shit. This is why. Oh my God.
This may not be something that can wait, all right? So I'm like, okay, then let's do it, and let me admit to it, because it wasn't me saying this last time, it was somebody else speaking on my behalf. Let me actually do it for myself this time, so he knows I've just been through the ringer, but I'm changing, and I want to do this because I think it is the right thing to do. But no, I'm bad. I'm the bad guy.
Yes. Objectively, you are the bad guy.
Right? There's not much I can do, guys, about it, all right? You know? So anyway, it is what it is, right? So that's what I mean. Like in the last 48 hours, okay, since I have basically been off the air, not doing anything, having my day off, it has been Detractor Paradise.
This is Detractor Paradise. You talked, bro. I can't even think of a metaphor. I can't think of a metaphor for this, right?
Not there to say anything. So let's sit here, let's downvote his videos, let's bombard all the videos with insane toxic comments that we know he doesn't have time to moderate, and then let's destroy anything he says on Twitter. Let's just do it, guys. Dog pile, right? Well, guess what, folks? I have a lot of shout outs to do. You guys don't.
Oh my God, are you now gonna flex on the fact that you got tips while you were being a son of a bitch?
Hate me. That's a good thing. Let's get stuff going. Let's keep the positivity rolling. Let's not let what these morons do affect us in any way, shape, or form. Let's
not learn
the momentum that we've had for the last month. Let's keep it rolling. And the thing is, eventually, things are going to pick up again as well in regards to like new content. Like people are saying, what about Kino Casino? They're going to come back from break and whatever they want to do.
Are they?
They want to come have me as a guest on their show, or they want to do some kind of a collab. If they're interested, I'm down. If they're not interested, I don't.
Yeah, DS Parody. That is straight up what I think Phil would probably do.
Care. That's fine. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Like either way is cool. I got people who want to come on my show and as guests and stuff. That's cool.
This is
So we're good.
insane.
Like,
This is literal insanity.
no negativity. Everything's good right now. Good shit, right? So let's just keep it rolling, shall we?
I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
This may be the low point of DSP's career. But I know we still have the LTG arc to get through, but this is heinous. This is, oh my God. Okay, well, we got a quick one before the LTG arc. It's DSP berating a viewer for calling out for him begging too much.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go.
Oh yeah, and Dapper's right. He was trying to shift blame.
I figure we'll chill here for a few minutes. We'll talk for a few minutes before we begin. I want to see how you guys are feeling. And remember, everyone, we are currently at the streak of 40 straight streams of hitting the King's Tips goal. 40 straight. And every single time we...
Oh, Dapper, you have no idea how much that makes me giggle. Because after that mess, I need some laughs. That was fucking heinous.
Done it. The people who don't like...
Yeah, Jim Jones would be proud of Phil.
Like me out there, whether they're my hardcore detractors, other content creators, man, they are so upset.
I heard about that, Scott. I heard about that.
The Return of the King, the turnaround this last month is remarkable, and they can't believe it. They can't take it. They're seething about it. They thought this last week it was going to end me because of the June the King documentary. They all said, "Oh, June's going to fail. Yeah, no one's going to care about you."
In all honesty, Phil, I felted you. The fact that you're never going to see it, well, that's just a consequence of being as you would say, a little guy. I know you're never going to see it, which means you're never going to address it. But you know what? I'm still glad I put it out.
Actually, it's the opposite. If anything, it solidified people liking me because I fessed up and admitted some of the things I'd done wrong in the past, and people watched
Dark
the
Mage,
documentary.
I
Were
wish.
like, wow, there's like nothing there. There's no reason to not like Phil at all. He's basically a human who has
No, he's not a human.
some flaws, and I appreciate
Yeah, he is coping and seething. Yeah, Sam, I probably do need to have it on standby.
all of you sticking around, hanging out with me, and continuing on, because this fall gaming season is going to be a wild one. We have so many hot new games coming out very shortly. I'm in the midst of some hot new games, so it's good stuff coming up, right? Yes, let's smash the streak. So tonight, if you're going to contribute, please, thank you in advance.
Are you serious right now?
I don't want to make this about money, but also give me money.
Anything is appreciated here on DSP Throwback. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. Anything would help, all right? Particularly if you want to see the King streak continue, please tip.
I don't know why I'm surprised every time.
We actually set a goal. If we hit 50, King streak of 50, then this Saturday when it happens, which would be Saturday's first stream, I will on the fly order some food.
Are you serious?
For a live feasting with Phil here on, well, it'll be over on DSP Gaming.
That's a reward? You give him money and then he orders food to make fucking pig noises into the mic?
So I would do that as like a celebratory thing. We haven't done a feasting with Phil in a while. And this way, we're not waiting until Halloween to do another one. We'll have a special one in the middle. So yeah, that'd be amazing.
Darwin, thank you for being a member for 5 months of the Gym Rats, no less. It'll be 5 months. It be 5 months, another regicide upon us, as the King's coffers are nothing but cobwebs. Again, every day this man is reliving the great heathen army. Godspeed. Darwining, I just don't like Phil. I don't know what else to say except I just don't like Phil. That and thank you for being a member, especially of the Gym Rats, for 5 fucking months, dude. Thank you.
Amazing, no? It's good stuff. So yeah, so please support the stream tonight if at all you can, and I'll give you a live shout out if you do. Currently, we have absolutely no contributions. So what you gonna do?
And there was much rejoicing.
But when I see some come in, I will shout them out, and let's hit that goal again. I do have a bright red vest like Barry Burton. If we hit the King's Tips goal tonight, I'll put on the red vest to match Barry Burton in the game. Because
I don't even know who Barry Burton is. I'm assuming it's a Resident Evil person.
We're Jill side, so it makes sense. By the way, guys, right now we have 0 tips. 0.
And there was much rejoicing.
Super chat.
I'm going to be abusing the shit out of that if he keeps saying that.
1 membership. Let's get some support for the stream, guys. Let's get some support for DSP Throwback. Having a good chill time tonight.
No.
Go ahead and get some stuff on the leaderboards, all right?
No.
Here you go. I received the first tip of the night. A $5 tip. Let's get Sunday night started. Thank you for anonymous $5 tip, whoever that was. I very much appreciate that. Yes, please. Let's get the tips rolling so we can hit that goal and keep that marathon going. hit 41 streams straight of hitting our goals and crushing them. And
what is our goals? Who has the goal of you making 100? Not even making implies work. Being given $150. Who has that as their goal, Phil? Besides you, oh my God.
Keep going towards that reward. Remember, I said if we hit 50, and this weekend when we hit it, next weekend that is, we'll do a fun impromptu feasting with the king.
How about I come out at the beginning of every show and hit you upside the head with a hammer?
I'd watch that show.
And light your teeth on fire and puncture your eardrums with golf tees until your spinal fluid leaks
I'll
out.
order some food.
In Minecraft, of course.
And we'll do like a fun meal together live. I haven't done one in a while. I think it was like early August when I did the last. So it'll end up being like a month and a half kind of interim thing until Halloween, because Halloween's probably the next time I would do that. So, all right. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the context, Darwinning, because I was lost there for a second, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
First tip of the night. I appreciate that. I received a $5 tip. DSP for president from End of Days and Ace of Spades. Well, thank you to End of Days and Ace of Spades for a $5 tip. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'll be running for president this year. I feel like maybe it would be a little bit too late to jump into that presidential race. And I think it's too hotly contested as it is anyway. And maybe I should stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate your support. And now that my documentary
ST1593, if I had the money, I'd give it to you. But I ain't got the money, dog. Sorry.
out and everyone's okay with me, I feel like I could run for president if I wanted. I mean, I certainly haven't done anything egregious, or at least any more egregious than what actual presidents have done. So maybe I will be president one day. We'll have to see. Let's put the part.
Oh my God.
Yes, we do. All right. Perfect time to split the part. Thank you guys for watching so far. Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut playthrough Retro React. I hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you in part 2. Cool.
Is it sad that 1.25 started sounding like 1 for me?
All right, really quickly, guys, I gotta pee, and I know it's really early, but it hit me like during this part. I'm like, oh, I gotta pee. So just give me a second. I'm just gonna run use the restroom. I'll literally be right back, and then we will resume. Don't go anywhere. And by the way, if someone felt the need to perhaps fill the king's coffers,
are you fucking kidding me?
With some contributions during the break, or perhaps you'd like to like the stream and help this channel with engagement, I wouldn't complain. I think that would be a very good thing to do. All right, I'll be right back.
Brother, why is it you wait until you've split the part to do this shit? Why? You know we're gonna rag on you for the seemingly odd with a $5.
Are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Seemingly odd says, can someone who's not Phil explain how you plan something that's impromptu? Right. That's like saying, this was a total random stream that we planned. I'm sorry, but it was a random stream you planned? Yes. Well, then how is it random if you planned it? Magically. Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product. Thank you, Seemingly Odd, for the fire. Greatly appreciated. There we go. Got to get the fatty grunt in there.
Perhaps you did not hear the king, who said right before I went to...
He did not. He did not. He's not. He is not about to bark an order to his viewers that, how dare you not have given me money? He's not going to do that, right? He's totally going to fucking do that. Oh my fuck.
That would be a great time to contribute to the stream and help out in any way. Perhaps you it's falling on deaf ears. Well, anyway, guys, please, if you're here tonight and you're chilling, please support.
Yeah, he actually did it. Okay, of course he did. Ames32, thank you so much for the 2, saying big ups, bro. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated, brother.
The stream in some way, but like it. Give it a like. Engagement is key. This channel actually doesn't get a lot of attention and a lot of engagement. So if you're here tonight, please at least give the stream a like, give it a click. Thank you for everyone who is here chilling and having a good time. The engagement is very good. If you could like the stream, I would appreciate that. Let's get it to 100. With 54 likes, we definitely get it to 100. With almost 250 viewers and climbing, it would be great to get some more likes on the stream. Outside of that, let's make the tips goal happen and continue the king streak. All right? All right. Here we go. Husker, you think the begging is incessant? Well, then maybe...
Let's go.
Maybe you should contribute, and I would shut up about it. But, you know, instead you're just going to sit there and whine like a little bitch. So I'm going to...
What?
Is incessant? Well, then maybe you should contribute, and I would shut up about it. But, you know, instead you're just going to sit there and whine like a little bitch. So I'm going to make fun of you on the stream. All right, ready? Let's continue.
You joined Broside Phil? Banned.
I don't even know what to say there. The begging is incessant. Well, you should give me money, you bitch. Like, King be cruel. Go find this man and tell him he is welcome in the detractor community for that bullshit. Oh my God.
Alrighty, everyone. We're back.
I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
And finally, we get to it, kids. We get to it. Here it is. 55 minutes, 37 seconds of absolute hell. Well, actually, I'm told it's funny, but I'm going to say absolute hell because it's, Phil. LTG. Let's go.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Thank you again, Ames 32. Or is it A Ames 32?
Snort. I got the drip, go.
What I do want to do is I want to address a certain individual.
Yeah, and this is of course. Oh, this is the end of the king streak too.
All right, who over the years has had association with me, but has he really? It's just kind of a weird thing. All right, and I think today is the day to address it.
As he wears his bunny rabbit shirt, which I don't know. Can you guys see that? Yeah. You can see it. That's a bunny rabbit. That's a bun. So we're about to big dog, at least as I understand it. He's going to try and big dog LTG while wearing a bun shirt. So here we go.
Because we got a few things going on in this regard.
Kilo, you're a good boy.
I'm going to try to address it as matter-of-factly and fairly as I can.
Okay? Yeah, okay, sure, Phil.
So let's talk about it, okay? Oh, by the way, over 400 viewers on the stream, 96 likes, guys. Let's hit 100 likes. In fact, we're going to hit 100. Let's hit 150 likes. Right now, if you're here and you're enjoying the Level 1 podcast, please like the stream. I would absolutely appreciate if you did. Please consider supporting the stream in any way. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. Right now, outside of those few super chats I shouted out, we got nothing. And like I said, it would be great if we could continue the king streak and keep that momentum going.
And there was much
and basically get some progress before I play the game. That way I can just focus on the game.
Hopefully I'll get my soundboard on point there. I was bringing up Fear Monarch's meme, which I just saw it. Thank you. That was good. That was good, dog. That was good.
And basically get some progress before I play the game. That way I can just focus on the game. All right. But hey.
Oh, and by the way, no offense to bun shirts anywhere. It's just, it's kind of like wearing pink. You know how they say real men wear pink? If a dude who is absolutely jacked to the nines is wearing pink, guess who is not making fun of him wearing pink? Literally anyone weaker than him. So when I see Phil in a bun shirt, I am assuming that he would not chastise anybody stronger than him because it would invite, retribution. But I guess we'll see.
Anything is appreciated, all right? And you guys helped so much recently. Let's right now we have no members. Let's get some memberships for the community.
We have no members?
And there was much rejoicing.
$10 tip from BB Phil. With all the positive experiences you've had, do you insist on being the one to contact people in this FGC? I bet even something with Taquito could be arranged with enough effort. And I sent you a DM on X. You did? You have to understand, BB Phil, I get a ridiculous amount of spam everywhere. No lie. It's hard for me to keep track of everything. And hopefully I'm not missing stuff that's like important. Because I get the feeling that sadly I am like missing shit. Particularly, since I started going more active on X in the last.
Oh, Into the Abyss. That's you've seen the biggest dudes get harassed for wearing pink. Does it bother them? I mean, yeah, you can get people to make fun of you, but I mean, when you're the size of an absolute brick shit house, something tells me that if there's somebody who's tinier than them going, ha, you're wearing pink, they don't really think much of it.
Last month I get spammed.
You joined Broside Phil? Banned.
Thank you, Seemingly Odd, for becoming a gym newbie. Greatly appreciated.
So much shit. So if you sent me a DM, I didn't see it. I definitely didn't see it. And don't take offense at that. It's probably I didn't know who you were or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I probably had no clue.
Oh, Silence Deus, that's true. The Holy Grail clip is hilariously appropriate because he's wearing a bun shirt. The little bunny ribbit. He needs the holy hand grenade.
Anyway, here's the deal. I've already thrown out some feelers to people who I thought I'd be interested in interacting with in the FGC.
Oh,
I've gotten a couple responses, but it's not like we're going back and forth with active conversations. Like every few days I hear back from someone, and I go back to them, and then they go back to me. It's kind of like a casual back and forth.
Jesse Green, I have a pink shirt.
Right now, there's no one in the FGC who I've solidified for anything. All right, any kind of appearance, any kind of discussion, nothing. I would like to, but I can't make people care. You know what I'm saying? I've been so far removed from the FGC, right, that it's hard to get people to care again. You know what I'm saying? They don't think of DSP FGC. Like, why would I spend time talking to him, right?
No. They don't think of you. They just, you think FGC. They don't think of you, not because, of anything else except, well, you're you.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't want you going and harassing people. I don't want you going to their Twitters and their streams and shit. Like, if there's already someone who's a streamer and you like their content and you'd like to see interaction, so you could suggest it to them. But I don't want you going and harassing these people. I do not condone that whatsoever. I don't want people now getting the wrong impression and thinking, oh, this is now time that I should go and start spamming this guy in his inbox and start spamming all of his streams and start doing all that. No. Particularly because I can already tell you're misinformed. Because if you're not aware, he actually names certain names in his tip. He's not aware that one of the people in his tip is deceased.
What?
You see what I mean? Why don't you get this person on? This person on. That person's dead.
Wow. Just real sensitive there, Phil.
How could I get them on the show exactly? Like, what are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? This is where it gets out of hand.
But now, bourbon.
I believe, right?
I'm joking. I don't have bourbon.
So,
nor scotch.
Listen, if you want to see some collabs, I would say suggest them to me, and you feel free to contact me and give me information on if there's a way to talk with these people.
Holy shit, I only thought the bun bun was on the first part of the shirt. I didn't realize we have a sleeve bun bun. Holy shit, we have multiple bunnies.
Right? Seriously. I'm interested in that, in reaching out and talking to people. I'm not interested in my fans going and harassing them.
No, I didn't drink it all. I drank the pour that I made. The bottle is downstairs, Greg, in the lake.
People for me, because there's a difference between the person involved actually reaching out and saying hello versus other people reaching out and saying, oh, through the grapevine, are you interested in this? Are you interested in that? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what he's saying.
I'm open to that. Contact me. Right? And let me know who it is that you're interested in, if they have contact information. Like, for example, I'll be honest, there's a couple people in the FGC I was interested in.
Are we... Okay, hold on. I got to see this. I got to see how the hand goes back, because I don't know why, but this really does. It fascinates me. So I'm sorry in advance. This is going to be disgusting.
And let me know who it is that you're interested in, if they have contact information.
Yeah, he's popping a zit.
Like, for example, I'll be honest, there's a couple people in the FGC I was interested in interacting with. I can't find a way.
Oh, God, he actually is. It's either an ingrown hair or it's a zit.
To contact them. You go to their Twitter.
And then he rolled his... Oh, my... Oh, God, that's disgusting.
You can't DM them. They have no contact information listed anywhere. So unless you tweet directly publicly at them, they'll never see it. And even if you do, they still might not. And it's like, do I really want to? Do I really want to harass this person on Twitter? Because I have to say it that way, because whenever I tweet someone, a bunch of shitbag loser no-loads, right?
Did he just call people no-loads?
Come after them. And we'll tell them, oh, Phil's a piece of garbage. You don't want to interact with Phil. He's a piece of shit. Because there's losers. That's all they do all day. They have no fucking lives. So imagine you're in the FGC. You have nothing to do with Darkside Phil, but you're actively involved in the FGC. All of a sudden, you get a tweet from Darkside Phil. It says he's interested in talking with you and maybe having you on a podcast or having some interaction. And then 100 fucking trolls go and harass you on Twitter. Are you going to want to do it? Of course not. That's what I mean. I want to talk to these people behind the scenes. That way it's not some public call out, because then it doesn't work. You see?
What the... Yeah, fluctuating my ass, but what the fuck is a no-load?
See?
No. Hold on. Captain Day After Day. I'm okay with Dr. Pimple Popper. As a matter of fact, that shit's fascinating to me. When it's, done like that. But when somebody, I don't know, something about being just in casual conversation, I'm swaying back and forth in my chair, and then I just reach back and I start squeezing to the nth degree, right? And then I run my hands through my hair. All I can think of is that you have zit icing that is now part of your hair.
So I think that's the best way to go about it. Let me know.
Yeah. Geek. No shame towards people who that need to pop stuff. I personally, if I feel something like on my face, neck, whatever, and I'm like, oh shit, there's a bump there. Once I'm out of eyesight of people, I pop the shit out of that. Once I'm outside of the eyesight of people.
Behind the scenes, who you'd like to see me collab with. If you have information on these people, send it my way. I'd be more than happy to interact with people in the FGC, but I actually need people to give me a chance, and they're not going to if you're harassing them on their socials and in their content, or if we're blowing them up with a public tweet, they're not going to react well, okay? Okay. All right, see you later, Lucky Gremlin. All right, Sybil did a super chat. Says, DSP, why does LTG call you old when he's 40? Why would you ask me that? Like, you have to ask the man that. You don't ask another person what's in the mind of
Phil, you're old, and I don't think I am, and I'm 40.
of a different person. How the hell would I know? Right? Anyway, let's get to the topic, because obviously this is what you guys want to talk.
Pope Supercomic Gisler, I have no interest in watching Cyrax deal with literal crabs and scab infected. No. I don't even want to say that, and I don't want to see that.
Talk about today, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, there's someone in the FGC, the fighting game community. His name is Low Tier God. All right.
Greg of the Lake, $300. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see doing that for $300. Yeah, I'm a whore a little bit. Judge me. I dare you. Actually, please don't.
And Mr. Sparrow, as he likes to call himself, because I think that's the name he likes to go by, over the years has essentially been what the FGC would argue to be a really toxic element. And what I mean by that is, through his actions, through his words, the things he said and done, the FGC just doesn't like this guy. Now, you might ask me, well, what do you mean? I don't know.
They don't like you either.
I'm truthful with you guys. I literally don't know. I don't know what he's actually done to gain the ire of the FGC, because he started doing this after I was done with the FGC.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, based on the photo that Fear Monarch sent me, if that's LTG looks like he fucking lifts.
Like, I was part of the fighting game community through 2007. I officially when competitive play at that point. When Street Fighter 4 came out, I covered it fully for YouTube. And I went to a few tournaments and I covered them. But I kind of...
Hey, Jay Wusso with the $1.99. He's using the pus as a pommel. Oh, dear God. Ooh. Wow. And because the rules are the rules, I have to put that on the screen. And I don't ever need to think that thought ever again, Jay Wusso. I don't want to think that thought ever again, Jay Wusso.
Kind of retired from that life around 2011, and I just haven't cared about it since. Do I still cover fighting games? Oh, yes, I do. I love fighting games. I still cover them. I still make tons of coverage and play them all the time.
Oh, he got chicken leg. Oh, motherfucker skips legs. I swear to God, if he is a member of Quarter Squat Gang, I will be enraged.
But I'm not going to tournaments. I'm not covering tournaments. I don't care about the competitive, high-level life of grinding and doing well in the FGC. I just don't give a shit, okay? So, this guy, low-tier guy,
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Like, thank you, yet also at the same time, I hate you, Jay Wusso, for making me think that thought. Like, I don't know how to deal with this super chat. I'm just gonna be like, thanks, and that's it, because I got nothing, dog. I don't. That is so disgusting.
Became famous or infamous or whatever you want to call it after I was already done with the FGC. Like, he was a nobody, but when I was still going to tournaments and caring. All right. Now, from what I'm gonna understand, LTG is called the Black DSP.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a fingernail in his mouth right now.
By the FGC. But here's the thing. DSP is not part of the FGC, nor have I been for ages. So the only thing I can think of, all right, is that they're comparing him to me back in the day.
No, oh my God, of course you would. They're comparing your insufferability and attitude. That's my guess anyway.
Like we just covered in my documentary by June the King, that in my days in Street Fighter, I was the biggest internet shit talker possible. I would.
Thighs not parallel with the floor, fluctuating miasma. Could be half squat gang, 3/4 squat gang. If you're quarter squat gang, you're like 270 degrees from calves to thighs.
I would open my mouth and I would, spew out trash talk and threats and all kinds of stuff. The whole idea was to build up hype for a tournament, so that when we went to the tournament, people would care about seeing me either win.
What is he doing? What is he picking?
And all kinds of stuff. The whole idea was to build up hype for a tournament, so that when we went to the tournament, people would care about.
Oh God, that was a pull. That was literally a pull. There was a violence to that.
Talk and threats and all kinds of stuff. The whole idea was to build up hype for a tournament, so that when we went to the tournament, people would care about seeing me win or lose against certain people. Usually lose. They were always rooting against me, right? But that was the thing. It was hype. It would get people excited to go to the tournament and see DSP be challenged and lose and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's, if anything, right? That's the only thing I can think of in regards to this man, that they're saying that he's like me. Maybe he's an insanely huge internet shit talker. And then maybe he goes to the tournament and he loses. I don't know, right? Who knows? I don't know. So I don't know, but all I know is they've said this for ages, that he's the Black DSP. Okay? Now, I am aware that at one point he had a big rivalry.
Oh God! Yeah. Opposite hand! Opposite hand! Why? Oh God, this is bothering me more than it should. Oh.
With Viscant, Jay Snyder.
No.
Back in the day, I had a fake rivalry with Viscant. It wasn't real. I guess Jay might have thought it was. It never was. To me, it was a joke. I didn't really give a shit.
Well, at least there was no violence of action in that one.
But I guess because he picked a fight with Jay Snyder.
And now we're digging in the, oh my God.
That's what led to people also saying that he's the black DSP, because they're like, oh, look, he's doing the same thing DSP did back in the day, right? Only the difference is, with my rivalry with Jay Snyder, it didn't go anywhere, and I just said, this is stupid, it's fake, squash it, and then we were cool after that. Like, I have no problems with the guy, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any problems with me either, you know? But then, with LTG, for whatever reason, I guess, I don't know how it happened, but he got into this big heated rivalry with Jay Snyder, and it culminated in this tournament, where they both attended. And it was it Street Fighter 5 it was that they played, I think. And I think Jay beat him. And then Jay talked monstrous shit to him, and rightly so, because he beat him. And since then, I guess
I'm trying, Ames. Thank you for the 2 saying stay strong, bro. Said I'm trying so hard. This is so disgusting. Like, this is how I know I can't deal with Cyrax shit. Because if this stuff makes me go sideways, Cyrax would fucking end me.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
With so much drama in the FGC, it's kind of hard being they call me DSP. Oh shit! Someone get this dude to Darkside Drill. Like, oh shit, that was good. Seemingly odd.
I guess what's happened is LTG has essentially
thank you for the fiber,
laid
by the
low.
way.
And what I mean by that is not that he stopped making this puff of hair is really annoying me if you can't tell. It just won't stay down. Some days it does.
Is that what it is? Is you're getting zit pus to like? Oh my God! He's actually using it as hair. Is it pomade or is it pomade? Doesn't matter. He's using it as product, and that is just disgusting.
Does and other days just stick straight up. It's really annoying. Whatever. Who gives a shit, right? Okay. Just like a pet peeve of mine. It bothers me when I see that on camera. But anyway, oh, it was Street Fighter 4. It was stupid. It was actually Street Fighter 4, not Street Fighter 5. Excuse me. So it was that long ago. Okay. In that regard, LTG loses, Jay talks a bunch of shit. And since then, LTG has basically publicly said that whole thing was a mistake and a waste of time because he had nothing to gain from it. Like when he lost, now the whole internet uses him as, makes fun of him. And it makes everyone, it's a big negativity, right? So for him, he doesn't see that basically there's any reason to do anything. Wait, people are saying LTG won? LTG beat Jay Snyder in the money match? I thought he lost. And that's where the
apparently
all these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again, seemingly odd for the 5. Apparently, Spock and Kilo have had enough of this shit.
Because Jay won and then he talked shit after the fact. So what are you talking about?
Kilo, you're a good boy. Calm down. Hey, Stinky Silas, thank you for becoming a member of the Gym Newbies.
That's right. LTG lost and Viscant popped off on him, essentially, right? Something about the taste of his dick in his mouth or something like that.
What? What the fuck?
If I remember correctly. Right? So, after that, LTG basically was like, he didn't want to do any more of this kind of stuff. I guess he did a few.
Phil?
I don't know if he
Banned.
Hey, thank you, Stinky Silas, for becoming a Gym Newbie. Hey, Stinky Silas! Fucking let's go! Gifts, 5 Broside Film memberships. Who got them? We got Magnificent Walrus, Ramen Brahma, Jay Wuso, Bill Brasky, and I am Slam. You all
joined Broside Phil? Banned.
You're all indebted to Stinky Silas. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you so much. Let's go.
Won or lost some other rivalries that he had, but basically in his mind, he's basically not going to get anything out of a rivalry. He thinks that, it's not no benefit to him to have a rivalry and
you joined
win or
Broside
lose.
Phil?
Like,
Banned.
It's not worth his time. Okay? So he kind of sits around on his streams by himself, isolated.
I may have to go deal with these puppers here in a second. I'm going to mute and try and get them in control. Hold on one second.
You joined Broside Phil? Banned.
All right.
Doesn't really collapse.
Hopefully I got 1 or 2 of them over here.
With anyone. Doesn't really do much
Spockers,
besides
come
just
here.
sit there and rage at fighting games
Good
and
boy.
suck half the time. Because I've seen some of his content. Sometimes he plays really well, and other times he's awful. Right? And what's funny is people are like, yeah, he gets lots of views and subs. And you look at his stream and you're like, there's no fucking way that's real.
What do you mean
you
it's
joined
not?
Broside Phil? Banned.
What do you mean it's not real? Like, you need to have some fucking hard evidence to show that, like, someone's fucking viewbot. Oh, shit. Movie side with 5 gifted subs. Fox, Where Fox, Lifting Dude, Bebos Sephiroth.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
Gerardo Larez and Reaper Piss. Oh God, Reaper Piss has a membership. Fuck. Rebsy, run, Rebsy, run quickly. Thank you, Movie Side, for 5 gifted memberships. Let's go.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
The guy's terrible. Half the time he's losing and he's so upset and he bans all these people. He literally, if he gets hit with a super, he dashboards, meaning he hits the button to go to the dashboard so he doesn't see the super connecting.
The super. Oh, he's talking about Street Fighter 6. Okay.
And then he goes back to the game after the fact. So basically, he can't.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
Lifting Dude. What a name.
Hit by super. He's memorized the lengths of super animations.
Schrodinger's dipshit, says Dapper Dragon. Okay, Dapper Dragon says keep Schrodinger's dipshit in my mind. All right. I'm gonna let these last. So that was Lifting Dude. That means we got Bebos.
You joined Broside Phil.
There's Bebos.
Banned.
We got Garados, and then we have a submissive and breedable Reaper Piss that is going to get a gifted membership, and then I will keep in mind Schrodinger's dipshit. So, all right, here we go.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
One more. I have my stuff set up here, but if I pause it, it pauses everything, and I don't want it to pause super chats. And I'm still learning, and I'm terrible. Mars Champ, god damn it. I mean, also, let's go. But Mars Champ with the 5.
Phil. Banned.
Let's see who got him. We got Shinu Pain, Innocent Orphan, Raven of Chaos, Spike Annie, and P.O. Tatum 8476 with another 5-member bomb from Mars Champ. Thank you, my brother. Like, okay, we'll make it through.
Phil. Banned.
We'll make it through.
He doesn't have to see them, okay? So anyway, basically, his content is very...
The house is totally saved Fear Monarch.
Bizarre. And you'll watch it and you'll see that he has like thousands of viewers, but where is the support from the viewers? Because they don't support it. The only way he gets support is that he gets...
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
Subs on Twitch. But it's very bizarre. He's claiming he has over 3,000 subs. But it's like, do you think those are real?
Wait, what?
If a guy who's so infamous and hated, right, in the community, no one really likes the guy.
Like you.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
Just to make fun of him. Why would he have over 3,000 active subs on Twitch? It's just...
Why do you have 1,000 active subs on fucking YouTube? What the fuck?
Bizarre, right? It is. It's very weird. And some people have already reached out to me and told me that it seems like a lot of them are fake. You know what I'm saying?
Broside Phil. Banned.
Okay, Dapper. I get what you were going for here. I get it.
Maybe a lot of these are fake subs. And people who...
And Runamoin, yeah, he did charge $20 to turn on his webcam at one point, or he pretended to. There was a time, Runamoin, where he had gotten the $50 tips goal.
Phil. Banned.
And again, thank you to Mars. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. What a fucking day this has been. Like, God, thank y'all. There was a day he didn't make the $50 tips goal. It was late night, and he was like, the blue light is bothering my eyes. Oh, I'm tearing up. If only I had some like gunner glasses that I could put on, but I can't because we haven't hit the tier 1 tips goal. And as a matter of fact, I don't think he hit the tier 1's tips goal that night too.
Who found ways around it. I don't know if you could do the Argentinian bullshit over there on Twitch like you could do on YouTube. I would hope not, but maybe that's what it is. Or perhaps it's like some people have these weird conspiracy theories that are fucking way out there. They're like, so he pays bot accounts to come in and he bots the subs. So he looks more popular than he is. And he's paying for his own subs. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that. I think that's the...
And we believe somehow that you have 1,000 member. Okay.
Most ludicrous thing I've ever fucking heard. You really think someone would pay for their own subs to look more popular than they are?
Yes. And I'm looking at somebody who probably does.
I don't think so. That's insanity to me. Like, that's so elaborate and it's too dumb. You know what I'm saying?
It's elaborate and too dumb, but you could fathom him doing it.
Apostate Cantor says his chat moves way too slow. When he does a poll, he only gets like 40 votes. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do a poll right now. Ready?
This can't go well.
Do you think LTG has bot accounts on Twitch?
What's up, Duco Duos? How you doing, bud?
Yes or no? Okay? You guys vote in the chat. Do you think that LTG has this whole bot thing going on Twitch? Let's see what you guys think. All right. And by the way, we have over 500 viewers now, so if you could please hit the like button to help this stream, I would appreciate that very, very much. And if you could contribute, I would also appreciate it.
Really, dog? Like, can you just not say like the stream and just leave it at that? Like,
yeah, right now we only
never mind.
No members whatsoever, and $10 a tip. We could do
no members.
Better
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah.
Why am I bullying DSP, Innocent Orphan? It's fun, but then again, I don't think I'm bullying.
Come on, let's fill the King's coffers. Let's keep the vest streak, let's keep the King streak going today.
Did he just call it the vest streak inadvertently?
Okay. All right, let's get it going. All right. No, I don't mean view botting. I mean botting in general. Because how is it that, again, the guy apparently isn't liked, right? Yet he has over 3,000 plus subs.
How is it you're not liked and you have like 200,000 plus subs?
That doesn't make sense at all.
Oh, you mean why is DSP bullying? I don't know. Innocent Orphan, because it's him.
And by the way, if he had over 3,000 plus subs, the guy wouldn't have any problems with anything, financially or anything, right? But apparently the rumors are that he has a lot of problems. I'm not going to delve into that because that's...
He can't be serious. He can't. This cannot be real.
None of my fucking business. If he has financial problems and personal problems, I don't care. That's nothing to do with me. I hate when people try to go into that shit. But essentially, it just seems to be very bizarre. Okay? Very, very fucking bizarre. The whole situation over there. All right? So anyway, what does this have to do with me? Okay?
Nothing. Shut up and move on.
Okay? Well, here's what it has to do with me. The guy brings me up from time to time, or people bring me up from time to time, correct? And he talks about me.
No,
so,
but okay.
Several years ago, there was a situation where we were interested in maybe doing like matches.
Also, he's going again. That's a zit. That is an ingrown hair or it's a zit.
Was it in a collection? Was it the Capcom Classics? No, it was one of these collections that came out. And people proposed to me, they said, why don't you play LTG? And I was like, I think that would be neat. Because, for example, I know that I'm super good in Super Turbo and I would beat him. But I don't know if he would beat me in the other games. Like, maybe he's better than me at Third Strike or Alpha. I don't even know. So why don't we do a fun event? Since everyone always talks about us in the same circles and everything, why don't we do a fun event where basically it's him versus me and we'll go at each game and we'll see who wins what or whatever, right? And basically, he said publicly, I don't want to do it because I don't think that there's anything to benefit from it. Like, if there was a guarantee that this guy was going to make bank or something, then he would do it. But he's like, there's no guarantees for me that I'm going to get any positivity out of this, so I don't want to do it.
Isn't that what he said about Craig? When he was like, Craig, no one cares about us playing Street Fighter 6. No one wants to see you play Street Fighter 6. Craig's like, it's not about the game. It's about you beating me and us connecting to this and that. He was like, Craig, what are you talking about? Craig, oh my God, this is such a cope.
I can appreciate that honest response. Here's why. There's a lot of things that over the years people try to get me involved in. I don't want to do them because I don't see the point, right? For example, this documentary with Mike Klum. At first, I thought maybe yes, and after a while, I was like, nah, I don't think so. I don't see the point, right?
That's not what you said. You said you couldn't do it because it was RPG overload season and there was a whole bunch of games. Not that you didn't see the point. What the actual fuck?
Maybe eventually that would change, but right now I have no interest in it whatsoever. Okay, none, zero. So, I get it. I get that answer. And at that point, it was kind of all respectful or whatever. And a few years had gone by or whatever. And then Street Fighter 6 was coming out. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? Street Fighter 6 is coming out. Huge popularity, reinvigoration into the fighting game community. Everyone's playing Street Fighter all of a sudden. The game is heavily
Are they, though?
Lauded. It's reviewed very well. Everyone's talking about Street Fighter. I said, now is the time. Now is the time. If we were going to do something, this would be the best possible time. Everyone is talking about Street Fighter 6. Let's do a hype set, first to 10, right? And you can stream your perspective. I stream mine. I guarantee you that this event would be popular. People would like it. And I said, let's even do it EVO week. Let's do it while EVO is broadcasting its qualifying rounds. And let's get our streams to beat EVO's.
Actually, Dark Mage, I don't know if he is or not.
Because I bet it would. I bet we get thousands of viewers.
I haven't heard anything about the Mike Klum documentary.
Just to watch us go at it. And it would be EVO's attendance stream because no one cares about the fucking qualifying pools. We'll beat out EVO, right? How fun would that be?
What do you mean you'll beat out EVO?
He basically comes back at me with the most, like, stupid half-assed stuff. He says shit about my appearance.
Oh, this is the original Anita Hanjob. Did I get that right? I hope I did. For the tier 0 tips goal, Gunner glasses time. I actually wear prescription lenses already, but I'll hold on. Let me take them off. There we go. Okay, they're off. All right, let me put them back on. There we go. There we go. Prescription glasses reward has been attained. Thank you, Anita Hanjob, for the $1.99. Thank you so much.
He's like, oh.
But he's talking about the old lore when then he like ragged on his fit, he ragged on his haircut, and then he ragged on his shirt so bad he went out and got a whole new wardrobe.
You joined Broside Phil? Banned.
Oh, Kanor, 5 gifted. Let's fucking go. Jesus Christ. You guys are fucking insane today. Who got him? We got Super Sentai guy, Anita Hanjob. You just got rewarded for the 2. I'm going to say my girl because Anita. But if I'm wrong,
you can
let me know.
Banned.
64-bit Ben, if I got that right, Into the Abyss, and ICA Ninja all became members of the Gym Rats. Big ups to you. Kanor for the 5. Everybody who got the 5 membership, you are now indebted to Kanor. But man, thank you so much. You guys are fucking crazy.
Banned.
You guys are fucking insane. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Come back to me. You have to work on your sexy. You have to look
different. Yeah, this part.
You have to, change your... First of all, he insults my setup when arguably my setup's better than his. He insulted my setup saying that everything looked bad.
You joined Broside Phil? Banned.
It does look bad, Phil. You have toys.
I haven't looked at my shit.
Like, have you... I mentioned this on King Sly's stream, right? King Sly has noise cancellation foam and 2 lights. I think one runs reddish orange, one runs purple. That's it.
You joined Broside Phil? Banned.
That's all he has. He has some noise cancellation and 2 lights, and that shit looks clean. Like, really clean. I was like, this is how you actually do a setup. And Phil,
the pinnacle
being
of
Phil,
male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Thank you again, Anita, for the $1.99. Nugs comes out with the 2, says, congrats on the tier 0 tips gold, dude. Dude, we are still on a streak. Phil will never be able to beat our streak. If I keep doing this, we will actually surpass the vest streak, and he can't stop it. And if he ever learns who I am, he's going to say stuff like, well, if I said I had $0, I could have a streak too. Well, then, Phil, you know what you need to do.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons.
You need to make a $0 streak. That's what you need to do. Nugs, thank you for the 2, brother. Thank you so much.
Shit in years, obviously, you're talking out of your ass, right? And he starts talking about my appearance and shit. I'm not crispy enough and shit. It's like, what are you talking about? We're talking about Street Fighter.
No, he is actually dogging you so hard, and it's delicious.
We're not talking about a fucking fashion show where we're walking down the catwalk in Milan. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking supermodel. We're talking about Street Fighter. You're nuts. Like, the things he's saying are just fucking, like, unhinged nonsense. Like, no fucking rational human would be
Pam Demonium just subbed. Thank you so much.
saying this shit. But I think it's just part of his shtick at this point, okay? And also he's talking about the gym and my beard and shit. It's like...
Ooh, okay, now I'm excited. Do tell, Phil. Oh my God, now I'm gonna just be happy. Go with it. Explain why you don't go to the gym, please. God, explain why you don't go to the gym.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, why are you hanging on my physical appearance? Like, I'm not looking to go on a date with you.
Because you purport yourself to be strong and you're not.
I'm not gonna buy you chocolates and give you roses and wine and dine you with a fucking filet mignon. I just want to beat your ass at Street Fighter.
Did that seem really weird to anybody else? I need to know if I'm weird, because that seemed really well thought out for a hypothetical about a nothing burger. I'm actually slightly uncomfortable.
Anything. Like, why are you hanging on my physical appearance? Like, I'm not looking to go on a date with you. I'm not gonna buy you chocolates and give you roses and wine and dine you with a fucking filet mignon. I just want to beat your ass at Street Fighter.
Literally, Reaper, it was less awkward when you talk about Rebsy than that. This was more awkward than that. Oh, there was a scat joke? I missed it.
I'm a scat man.
And then it would be fun because everyone would have a good time and we'd all make bank, right? So after me responding to his absolutely ludicrous original response, he goes on Twitter and he DMs me and he goes, so you're clout chasing. Like, I want you to think about this.
Yes, you're clout chasing. He has more clout than you. That is a fact.
LTG thinks that I, Darkside Phil, would gain clout
Is this motherfucker actually going to flex right now?
by playing him. He actually thinks that. He thinks that. Like, okay.
Sounds like someone's posting cringe.
He lost. He posted cringe.
Okay, bro, whatever you say, you really think I'm going to get clout. No, what it's going to be, it's going to be a hype-ass stream that everyone wants to see. It's what everyone wants to see. It's going to be fun as hell. Everyone will be talking about it. We're going to get views. We're going to make money on it. It's going to be a good time for both sides. It doesn't even matter who wins or loses. People will like it, right?
No.
He says that I'm the clout chaser.
Yes.
Like, dude, I have absolutely...
No, don't. Stop it. Stop. Change your shampoo. Fucking get the haircut like whatever. Pluck the ingrown hair. Whatever it is, just stop it.
And I was just so confused, right?
Oh God, he's really working it. Oh God, he's really working it.
I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about. So basically, he said that, and he says, the only way that I'll play you is $5,000 up front. And then he blocked me on Twitter. Okay, and that was over a year ago. That was like summertime a year ago, during the early days of Street Fighter 6 and Evo going on in there. Okay, so basically for like a year, I've stayed away from the guy because I'm like, I don't really care. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's, first of all, I hate to say it, the guy really, any popularity he had, it's gone. He tried to go on this like tour of popularity.
Hey, Matthew Sentence, I get that, buddy. I hope your power comes back on soon, bro.
Where he went on Destiny's.
Hey, Duco Duos with a 2, contributing to the tier 0 streak. T-Pose, hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you so much, brother.
Podcast that had an interview with Destiny, and he thinks it did something for him. It did not. It didn't do anything. It was hilarious because he thinks it's some big deal that he went on Destiny's podcast. You're aware that Destiny asked me on his podcast multiple times, and I always tell him, no, there's no fucking point. I want nothing to do with that guy. He ain't gonna do nothing for me. He's, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And the funny part is, he really believes that, like, he deserves $5,000 or something.
Oh my God. It's not even been 2 weeks. I don't think it's been 2 weeks. And this dude was like, oh yeah, Craig, I want $5,000 to come on your stream. Now, what Phil would then say is I was being hyperbolic. I was saying, or I was exaggerating. I was trying to flex. There's no way in hell I would come on your stream, right? Because of course you're not going to pay me $5,000, right? That's what LTG's doing. He's like, I ain't coming on that fucking stream. I mean, I would for $5,000, but otherwise I ain't coming on your stream. He did the exact same thing. You stole LTG's bit. LTG had the bit first. You stole it with Craig.
Right? He really does. Like, he genuinely believes $5,000 should be given to him for an appearance. What LTG doesn't realize is that nobody cares about him.
Dapper, I hate this. I hate everything about this. At the same time, I love it.
So no one would pay him $5,000.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Thank you again, Ducos Duos. Greatly appreciated for the 2.
Okay. All right. LTG, I was offered $50,000 to be on a podcast for Keemstar. Okay? Because I have value in my...
Oh my God.
Appearances and what I have to add. And you know what I mean? People are interested.
Does he dude, okay, in the back of his head, the back of his mind, where it's always WWE Champions time, does he actually believe what he's saying right now? Or does he, in the back of his head, the back of his mind, where it's WWE Champions time, is he coping? Because this is straight cope to me.
And what Darkside Phil is up to. No one offered you anything to be on a show because no one cares. No one wants you on their show. No one's going to pay you $5,000 for anything. You're out of your mind. Now, the funny part is, you could make $5,000 if you agreed to do something with someone.
Oh my
Not
God.
Destiny. No one gives a fuck about Destiny interviewing you. They want drama. They want hype. They want something exciting. DSP and LTG having some kind of a collab would actually put butts in seats. It would get people talking. It would get people stirred up in the drama sphere.
No.
They want to see it. They're excited for that because people have called you the Black DSP for so many years. That would actually get people, wow, let's do it. Let's see the face-off finally of DSP versus LTG. Let's get it going. And by the way, as funny as this is, this would be
this has been priceless.
Anything. It could be us playing Street Fighter. It could be us literally sitting here and having an interview on the Level 1 podcast and finally interacting, you know, one-on-one. That's what people want.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
what they
exactly
want.
what they want. But this guy seems so averse to anything that would benefit him. Instead, he just wants to sit there on his little stream.
He can't. Dude, can you imagine if I went on stream and started chastising somebody for drinking too much while they were live? Like ripping into them and being like, this guy doesn't understand how bad his drinking is making him look. He just doesn't get it. That's where we are. That's where we are right now. Like we're in a 24 minutes. Imagine me going in on somebody for 24 minutes straight, talking about responsible drinking while streaming. Like, dog, like, look in the mirror, please.
And he wants to talk to himself in his little, you know.
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
Isolated bubble, and sit there with his 3,000 subs, which probably aren't real. And this is his life. He's okay with that. I mean, I just don't get that.
God.
All right, I don't. But anyway, a week or two ago, as I started to reach out, all right, to the internet and say, who is it that you guys would like to see me do interactions with? A lot of people said LTG. And the thing is, I have no way to actually, at all, reach out to this man because he blocked me. You know what I'm saying? He blocked me on fucking Twitter, so I can't interact with him at all. Okay? So, I tweeted this. I'll read it word for word for you.
Oh, this ought to be good. I haven't seen this. So if LTG something climb out of his castle to be on the level 1 podcast, have a respectful and normal conversation with me, it would break the internet. No, it wouldn't. Just like if he played me in Street Fighter 6 last year during EVO weekend as I proposed, but he declined, called me a clout chaser, and blocked me. Is there any way to make this man see Jesus Christ?
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
Dear God would climb out of his castle. And I mean that too.
I'm just going to let that go.
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Seemingly odd with a $5 says, if Phil wants LTG on his stream, what would it be worth to him? Time like Latinum is a highly limited commodity. Oh, big ups for the Star Trek DS9 reference with the Ferengi. Well done, sir. And thank you so much for the $5. And I don't know what it would be worth to him. All I know is that it wouldn't be worth LTG's time. It would be worth DSP's, but not LTG's.
I think he feels like he's the king of his own castle. He's the lord of his own domain, but he actually
hi
won't
there, Kettle. Name's
reach out to
Pot.
anyone
Have
else.
we
He
met?
just wants to be himself, and I understand that to some extent. But at some point, you got to branch out. Look what I've done in the last month and a half.
Dapper says, guess who asked to present Max his award at the Streamer Awards? And it wasn't Phil. Thank you, Dapper, for the $5.
And how it's benefited me and everything, right? It really has been a giant benefit for everyone. So if Dear God would climb out of his castle and be on the level 1 podcast and have a respectful and normal conversation with me, it would break the internet. Just like if he played me in Street Fighter 6 last year during EVO weekend as I'd proposed. But he declined, called me a clout chaser, and he blocked me. Is there...
Dude, Craig of the Lake, you just encapsulated my thought. No one can be this oblivious. They can't.
Any way to make this man see reason. I just want to make the match of the millennium happen. What's wrong with that? He would make $5K easy from his viewers, and that's what he asked me to pay for his time. Yes, for real. All right? So, officially, LTG, you are never going to receive $5,000 from anyone. No one cares about you enough. But if you were to appear on the show, if you were to play me in Street Fighter, you would make $5,000 from your audience. If they're already giving you
Bruh, that is a massive claim. You are overselling your value. Trust me.
4,000 subs on Twitch, they're going to give you what you want. But you actually...
Why? Is that an East Coast thing? Because he's from Connecticut, right? What? Or is that... Because now he lives in Washington, is that a West Coast thing? Or is it just a Phil thing?
You have to put the work in. It's not you get it up front and then you maybe
Hey,
decide to put the content out. No, you have to be making the content, then you get rewarded for it. That's how this works. There's no get paid up front for internet content. That doesn't happen.
Didn't you ask for $5,000 to go on Greg's stream again?
All
okay.
these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again, Dapper, for the $5.
And I know I've been in this, I've definitely been in
Yeah, send a Phil to freeze a planet 419.
this business for a while. I know how it works. Is you make the content, people like the content, then you receive compensation for said
Trunks is Vegeta and Bulma's son.
Content. Not you get paid first and then you do the work. That's not, you're not a contracted worker on a contract here to build a house or whatever. You're making, drama shit on the internet. You understand?
Oh my God.
So anyway.
It is his speech impediment? Okay.
That's the last thing I really said about LTG. Someone said to me, he responded, Phil, but I was looking for days. I couldn't fucking find this video. Finally, someone sent it to me. All right, here it is. And this video is old. It's like a week old, I guess. So I must have missed it when he did it because this was from September 5th.
Hey, hold on. Phil averages what? Couple hundred, maybe 1,000 views, on Nothing Burger content. Low Tier God Responds, 3926. Bruh, that's as good as my recent documentary styled video, which is like I'm getting a lot of feedback that it's really, really good. I'm not even at 4,000. Like, he obviously has an audience, dog.
5th, but apparently this was like from the day or two before on a stream. All right, so here it is. He's going to respond to that tweet. I promise you, I have not. I got to move my camera because I'm blocking him. I have not watched this at all. I have absolutely no clue what this man
I am Slam. Whoa. Lois, this is not my Star Wars glass.
is about to say. I really don't. So let's watch it together live. All right? And I got some shout outs to do. Let's watch it together live. Here we go.
New fighting games coming? What are you talking about? I'm not a part of the FGC. I wouldn't know. I know the same shit you do. Fatal Fury? I don't fucking know.
Here we go. So I see, I'm taking a look at his setup, and I see in his background he has the hexagon felt panels. So he has the dollar store version of my setup.
What the fuck, man?
That's what that is. That's the really cheap one that you can get. Like, you could buy a ton of those for like 20, 30 bucks.
Sounds like he's more efficient with his money than your dumbass is.
And it's just like a little sticky tape you put on the wall. So it's basically like the far, far inferior version of what I have behind me. But he's going to say to me that my setup is bad, and my setup's terrible.
It is.
And his is really, really good, right? Right. Okay, whatever you say, bro. By the way, let's take a look at the poll. 59% of people feel that he has...
Captain Day After Day, did you tell him to work the shaft?
He's got some...
How is he so fat?
Some kind of bot thing going on Twitch. That's what the poll said. And by the way, there were hundreds of votes there. Hundreds and hundreds. He gets 333 votes I got. He gets like 40. I got 333 votes on my stream that has over 600 viewers and climbing. If you are here and you're enjoying yourself, guys, please hit the like button. We're at 150 likes. Let's get it to 200.
God.
Get the 200 likes here on the stream today. And please support the stream. I'm going to do some shout outs for super chats in a second. But everything else would be great. I mean, we're trying to hit the tip skull.
God!
Let's get
Money, please.
some tips going.
Fluctuating my asthma. That is exactly what he thinks. He thinks that because he has stuff that costs more money, it's better. If he was driving a car that was inferior but cost more, he would swear to God it was the superior vehicle. Wrestling Ranter with a $5 saying, "You have no muscles. Stop trying to flex, Phil." I mean, you said it. I happen to agree with it, but you said it.
All right. So, all right, here we go.
Money Please, I believe, comes from Parks and Rec.
What is this? If Low Tier God would climb out of his castle to be on Level 1 podcast and have a respectful, normal conversation with me, it would break the internet. Just like if he played me in Street Fighter 6 last year during EVO weekend, as I proposed. But he did.
What? Why is his mouth? Wait a minute. Look at his mouth. It's
what?
Not synced with the audio. Why is his mouth not synced with his audio? Take a look at his mouth moving and the audio. It's not synced.
Kitty, it's hilarious, brutal, terrible, and wonderful all at the same time.
At all.
Klein called me a cloud chaser and blocked me. I don't remember blocking him. I don't think about this nigga. Is there any way to make this?
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thank you again, Wrestling Ranter, for the $5.
Blocking him. His audio is desynced, by the way. It's not synced properly. I don't remember blocking him. Dude, you did it in a big spectacle. The way you did it.
Right, and then he didn't think of you after the fact. Yeah, and Nugs, I was going to bring up that as well. Mouth.
It's because it's a video on demand. Because someone ripped this from his stream. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, it's not him.
Fair enough then. It's not his quality then. I won't actually take shot for that. If that's not
now, Excalibur, are you talking about Phil or are you talking about me? Ayo!
The case. If he's synced on his streams, then it's all good. He does have the dollar store background that you can get for like $30 and doesn't really do anything. But okay, let's continue.
Man, see.
I gotta tell you, man, his voice sounds better than yours, Phil.
Reason I just want to make the match of the Millennium happen. What's wrong with that? He would make $5K easy from his viewers, and that's what he asked me to pay for his time. I wouldn't give me 5 bands then, nigga. Run my 5 bands up front.
No one will ever pay you 5 bands for anything because you're not worth that. You understand? They'll pay me $50,000 to be on a podcast. They won't pay you anything because you're not worth it.
Oh my God, dude, stop. Stop. No one, Keem ain't paying you 50 grand anymore. That's gone. You got that offer. You turned it down. Yes, it was to exploit you. You accurately saw that it was going to be to exploit you. You turned it down. It ain't coming back.
You have to earn it. You have to actually.
That's not earning. That is being a spectacle. Okay.
Put in the content and the work first, and then you'll be rewarded. So if you show up on the show, if you play me in Street Fighter, you're going to earn 5,000 easy from your viewers.
Oh, Sly explained that the stuff that he's got is expensive. Okay.
But you have to do the work first. You don't just get rewarded for nothing. You're not God's gift to humanity. No one's going to be opening their fucking
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
wallets to toss money at you. You're delusional with the way you're acting here.
Jesus Christ.
And then I think about it. There's no what I'll make. Just give me the money.
So he wants 5,000 and he'll think about it. On what universe do you exist? Dude, you're sitting in an office with a $30 background. You tell me that my shit looks bad, right? You're worse than me at Street Fighter. Like, what are you talking about? No one's going to pay you 5 bands for anything.
Look at him and tell me there's a God.
If you went to the bank and you tried to rob the bank, they wouldn't give you 5 bands. They'd probably give you like what?
Stop. You just call it $5,000. You're too white to be saying 5 bands. Okay? You just are.
Like 1 band. Because they'd be like,
stop. Please.
Nah, that's LTG. He only gets the 1. Like, there's no way this is happening ever. You're out of your mind. You may and likely will make 5 bands if you do the content first. All right? But you have to do the content first.
It's not about revenue. I don't give 2 shits for the most part. If it comes to me using my character, my presence, I must be.
Oh, did he beat Phil's ass like a drum? I'll take a look at it. I will take a look at it after I get done.
Hey, I've done.
You know what? There it is, 7. That's the big thing. It's I'll kick your ass at Nintendo, or I'll kick your ass in a video game. Like, I don't know. There's a sense of ownership of your life that, especially at 42, you should have. You should have a command ownership of, and I don't have a command ownership of everything, right? I still fuck up quite frequently, right? But you should understand where you're weak, where you're strong, and be actively trying to better it. And I got to tell you, LTG, just from appearance, because I don't know the lore behind him, right? He seems to have more command and control of his life than Phil does. Now, granted, I know I saw in the chat he's on Section 8 and he's on this and he's on that or whatever, but I don't know. He definitely gives more I have control of my life energy than Phil does.
And you will when you do the work. Does he have an LED wall that's on his right-hand side that cannot be seen on camera? Is that LED panels that he bought and he put them on his wall, but you can't see them in his setup? Is that what that is? What's up, Game Boy? How you doing, man? If I'm gonna,
oh, he's a deadbeat dad? Okay, well, that's not good.
If we're going to use his character, he needs to be paid.
And he is in tons of debt? Okay, that's not good.
You'll be paid after the work. That's how life works. You get paid after the work for the work you put in. Really. I tell you right now, do you guys not think that if that...
See, look, this is me being able to say, hey, I was wrong. I don't know enough about LTG. I apparently am underinformed about the man.
Man came on my show and we sat here for an hour shooting the shit about everything, right? Everything. And I'm sure he'd talk some shit and I would talk some shit, right? But we could talk about all kinds of shit. Don't you think that people would like support that guy and give him some income?
No.
And be like, hey, that was a really rare appearance for you. That was really good. Here's some income. Because instead of going on...
But I mean, that explains... I mean, everything you guys are telling me explains why he's considered the black DSP.
Destiny show, which you know...
And why Phil is the white low-tier god.
Gives 2 fucks about him being on Destiny show. There's no corroboration there. There's no relation there. You're actually reaching out to someone who people have wanted to see you interact with for so many years, right? That's where you're going to get the benefit from.
Yeah, Greg of the Lake, he definitely does say that.
Not from going to some random show. No one cares about that fucking crossover at all. You got to go to what people have been asking for, right? But he definitely would make bank. I don't know if he would make $5,000 or anything, but he definitely would make some bank because he was on here. He would fucking, his file, again, look at his sub count that's below his screen there, which I guess is legit. 3,626 out of 3,700. On subs alone, this man is making like $7,000, $8,000 a month minimum, because it could be more. I don't know what it's.
Are you auditing somebody else and having the audacity to like say, how dare you spend your money at this location and that? He can't be this dumb. He can't be. Vega, if you're in here, Help me. Tell me the man's not this dumb.
Sub level is, but if it's that $5 sub level on Twitch, right? Then he's making 7-8K a month just on subs alone.
Okay.
That's huge. That's to be applauded. That's to be
Of course, money is to be applauded.
respected that you're making that much. Why don't you think that your fans would then support you even further? Right? This doesn't make any sense at all. I'm lost. Let's continue because there's still more. I thought that would be it, but there's 3 more minutes. Let's see what he says.
And too many things for free in life already. I'm to the point where if I'm doing it and it's something that's not my passion, I got to be paid for it. Simple.
Yeah, he seriously has an LED panels.
Who gives a shit? Oh my God.
On his setup, but it's off camera. So why'd you buy it? It's for you to stare at it? Like, he's got the $30 felt wall behind him, and he doesn't put the LED panels behind him? What is he doing? Just move them over.
Brother, my rifles are mounted off to my right. If I was actually going to do a face reveal, you wouldn't see them. Okay, you would see the guest bedroom. You would see some K-State memorabilia. You would see challenge coins. You would see none of which you could actually discern or make out. Right? Sometimes you hang stuff on your wall because you like it and because it's for you. You don't have to put on an act at all times. Dog, please just stop.
So give me 5 bands and I'll play you in a stupid Street Fighter game. Marquette thinks he's so slick.
And look, this is the best part, right? That was what? 2 minutes, maybe 3? And he was like, "Okay, I read the tweet. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't mess with this man. Yeah, you give me 5 bands, we'll work. Let's look at this cat video." And he's done. Phil's on 35 minutes of a 55-minute rant.
I just ordered food and he started doing it.
Is the rest of it about fucking cats now?
Yes, you're that insignificant.
Is it really like another 3 minutes that has nothing to do with me? Is that really it?
And I mean, I know the irony here of me having to stream talking about Phil, but you know what? This is how I de-stress. And yes, talking about Phil is my thing.
On this. You're just trying to steal a wing real quick or fry.
All cats are like this. Jasper does this too. He'll
Are you seriously making this about you and your goddamn cat?
What Jasper does, he'll slink up.
Cats eat fries.
He'll slink.
We're making this about Phil and his fucking cat.
Up to food and act like nonchalantly like he's not doing nothing. And then all of a sudden he'll inch a little slower, a little closer to it. And then he'll try to go for it or sniff it or lick it when you're not looking. But he tries to act all sly and casual like he's not paying attention.
Seemingly odd with a 5 says Phil's background is like a CSI crime scene edit, all flash and no substance. Yeah, I think Phil's best. The analogy that is best for Phil is that he is a pizza cutter. He's all edge and no point.
Right.
And thank you for the 5, seemingly odd. Hey, Maffy's here.
Nah, bro,
my chat is screwed up. Hold on, my chat is screwed up. I'm trying to do something and it's not agreeing with me.
God, what are we doing? What is this? We're watching Phil watching LTG. Yeah, this is the meta. Is so good.
But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
It's Streamception. It's Streamception. How many layers does this go? I can't tell if I'm okay. There we go. We're running. This is just dead air. This isn't me. Okay, there we go.
It's very simple. Anybody that wants clout off me,
I will not get any clout off you at all. No one's going to be, oh my God, Phil now has really increased his internet stature because he did interactions with LTG at all. There's no clout to be gained. All right. There's
Dentception. There you go.
Entertaining content to be made that people want to digest and see. People have always said you're the Black DSP. They've wanted to see this crossover happen for ages. I've heard it year after year. People always ask me for it. And I'm like, I can't give it to you because he refuses. All right. This is how the internet works. I don't know where he's been. I mean, he's been making content for how many years? He doesn't understand this is how the internet works. They make content people want to see. They watch it. And then they actually fucking pay you for it after you've made it. Right. This is just dumb. Right. What he's saying, there's no logic to what he's saying.
No logic, no reason everywhere in the state. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Different song. Sorry.
You understand? He's just in this weird world where everyone pays him and then he'll just do things. No, you don't get paid up front for anything. You earn.
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Potts. Have we met?
Earn it.
Just pay me.
No one's going to ever pay you. Ever. No one. No one's going to offer you money up front for anything. There's no value there. They want you to make the content first, and you'll be rewarded for it as it's happening.
Oh my God. Like, it is unbelievable to me that somebody can be this oblivious. I'm going to back that off. I'm going to back that off just a little bit, because it was only about 5 years ago that I actually did the maybe it's me. I had the maybe it's me conversation about my life, which changed my life so much when I realized I was the problem. So I just can't believe he's 42 and hasn't had the am I the problem conversation with himself yet.
That's how content creation on the internet works.
You wanna set with low tier guy? Give me money.
And the thing is, he even read it, and it doesn't even say I want to set. It says I want him on the show. I want him on the podcast. Why do you think I want to play him in Street Fighter?
Because you said that previously. Now you're fucking diving down into the minutia.
I'm gonna be real with everyone. I'm gonna beat his ass in Street Fighter if we play.
Oh dear, and I've seen it in chat. You apparently got your cheeks clapped.
Right? Like literally, it doesn't. The only like he'll beat me in like Street Fighter 4 and 5 because I didn't play those. But if we're playing Street Fighter 6, if we're playing a classic Street Fighter game, I'm gonna beat his ass. The guy is not that good. All right,
brother. Being able to beat somebody in a video game, if it's a competitive landscape, you're playing for money, that's one thing. There's no stakes. There's no stakes, Bill. Like, imagine what would happen if they actually like met up in person, they were playing, and Phil actually beat him. What could he do? Right? He can't gloat about it, because gloat invites negative emotion. Negative emotion invites rage. Rage invites Phil actually getting his ass beat. So what could he do?
And if he says, I don't care, I'm not part of the FGC. Okay, then forget the Street Fighter idea. It's dumb if you think, because just admit I'm going to beat you, and that's why you're not going to do it. And instead, just come on the show instead, right? Just come on the show.
You want me to be on some stupid podcast? Give me money.
There you go. And if a true story, if you invite somebody on a podcast that it is not, hey, it's just for exposure or it's a charity type thing. People expect payment.
Not PR money either. Something that like 5K is even lowball. I need 10. I need 10 bands for this.
Now he wants 10. He's insane. This guy is so delusional.
My
right?
God.
He's so
hi there, Kettle. Name's Potts. Have we met?
delusional. 10K? Dude, I got offered 5 times more than that.
Stop flexing on that.
To be a part of something. No one offers you anything, dude. You're not getting anything. What are you talking about? You're nuts.
Marsh Champ, I agree. I'd want the money up front with Phil.
Really, what am I going to do with 5K? Like, I'm from Cali. I live in SoCal. The fuck am I going to do with $5,000?
Well, you can get a better background.
Oh my God. Now we're giving financial advice. Okay. How many pulls could you get, Phil?
Improve your setup, perhaps. You can work on your sexy.
Oh my God.
Right? Maybe you get some, some nice stuff done on your face. You go to a spa or whatever. I don't know. Get some food. I don't know. Whatever you want. You can do with 5K. Certainly.
I love the fact that with $5,000, all Phil could think up was improve your setup, improve your sexy, which that was supposed to be a dig, and then get food. That was it. That's all he could think of.
Definitely, you could do something with it. That's for sure. But these guys.
You could get some food. Really?
Nuts. I'm in SoCal. 5K is nothing to me, dude. You have 3,600 subs on Twitch, so you make about 7-8K a month.
So 7 or 8K a month. Let's say 8 was 8 and 10, 80, 96. That's $96,000. So we got in 5K, that'd be 101. So $101,000 with the 5K, not including super chats or bits or cheers or whatever the fuck they do over on Twitch. In SoCal, that is pittance.
You must do something with 5K, right? You must be paying your bills, right?
Throw it in my bank account and let it sit there? Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that?
So wait a minute. Just listen to this reasoning. I don't need 5K because it'll just sit in my bank account. What am I going to do with it? So then why are you asking for 5K?
Because he wants to make money that's worth him. So that's why he went to 10.
He's already gone in cyclical logic. He's fucked himself already what he's saying. Like, I don't need the money. Then why are you asking for money? Right? Like, what are you talking about? If you don't need 5K, why do you have a subscriptions goal on your screen and you're asking to hit 3,700?
Bro, oh my God. Are you serious? You shut down the, we're going to have a special event if we hit the goal. And then it just became a goal, an arbitrary goal. And now you're fucking chastising someone for having an arbitrary goal?
If you don't need the money, why are you asking for it? In fact, if you don't need the money, why are you even streaming right now? Why just turn it off and just have a nice private life to yourself, and then no one has to ever talk about LTG ever again?
Oh my
right?
God.
Like,
someone make the pain stop.
I don't know.
Like 5K don't even excite me. You should have maybe offered me 5 bands, maybe even 2020.
What? What's he talking about?
Oh shit, 5K.
Yeah, in 2020, yeah.
What was that?
I was like,
what was that? Hold on a second. What was that?
Oh my God.
Maybe even 2020.
Maybe he's saying maybe in 2020, if you offered him 5 bands, he would react different.
5K.
What the fuck was that?
Should have maybe offered me 5 bands, maybe even 2020. I'd have like, oh shit, 5K.
What was that?
Oh my God. What octave are we in? Dude, did we have a key change? Did the opera kick in? What the actual fuck?
I don't even know what this.
I thought it was insufferable before. Oh my God. Stop.
How do you comment on that? What the fuck was that?
Stop.
Was there a demon being
Oh, thank you. Thank God. Oh my God. Thank you. Dear God.
exercised from his throat? He was like, poltergeist coming out of him? What the fuck was that?
Oh, stop.
Does he know he's live right now? He knows the camera's been on the whole time, right?
Now it's like, okay, let's just say this. I got 5K, right? That I didn't have before. So to me, it's just money. It's just disposable to me. Shit, buy some Balenciagas. That's a band. Save the 4. I mean, the fuck?
Yeah, okay. Why are you... At this point now, I'm starting to understand about LTG. Why you flexing if you in debt, son?
So I'm saying, like, what the fuck would I do with 5K? Throw it in my bank account?
So why are you asking for it? If you don't need money, why are you asking for money to qualify for an appearance? I'll tell you why. Because you're being a pussy.
Oh, dear God, I need to talk to this man in person. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh.
You don't want to leave your castle. You just want to sit there and do your own thing, which is fine.
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
That's fully respectable. But then don't make up excuse after excuse. Just say, I want to be left alone. I don't want to do it. Goodbye.
Damn, Meth Bear, you need to never be around when girlfriends had, when girl... Fuck, I can never remember what people say. It's like, bro-side girlfriend is around. I don't need her knowing that I've got a viewer who's dropping a fucking rack on Balenciagas, because she's going to be like, why aren't you working for him? Go work with him.
And then people would probably stop. But dude, first it's, I'm clout chasing. I'm not clout chasing. I have no clout to gain from you. I want to make content people want to see. People want to see this. Well, I want $5,000. No one's paying you $5,000. You may make some money from doing it. Well, now I don't need the $5,000.
Oh my God.
So
yeah, Madame Bro side. There we go.
Shut the fuck up. All right, be a man. And
okay. To my lifting bros out there, does that cause you physical pain when he says shit like that?
Well, now I don't need the $5,000. So shut the fuck up. All right, be a man.
Be a man. You're a pussy from Phil.
And either say, I'm going to come on your show. We'll have a conversation. I'll leave my fucking comfort zone and private bubble to do something that people actually want to see. Instead of sitting on my stream, reading off my fucking Discord and doing boring shit, do something interesting for once. All right? And you can take your 3,700 subs over to your stream and you can make bank on it.
Oh my God. This is actually painful.
People will support you if you do interesting content. All right? Or you can keep sitting here delusionally making excuses in your own fucking head about why you don't want to do content. All right? It's not that people have to pay you up front. It's not that, oh, I don't need the money. It's not that there's a clout chaser. It's because you just don't want to make interesting content. You're afraid because Jay Snyder destroyed you years ago when you tried and he beat you in a match.
Who the fuck is Jay Snyder?
That's what it is. He crushed you. He crushed your gems.
Yeah, Schrodinger's dumbass.
You understand? Permanently. Apparently your gems never came back. He crushed them and they haven't grown back.
Is he saying that the dude took his balls?
That's sad. You got to stop being like that, man. You got to go out and do something fun and something interesting.
Are you serious?
The truth is I have no malice towards this man whatsoever. Zero. I just know that making content with him is what people want. They want to see
Viscount? Okay.
us talk. They want to see us maybe play some fighting games, you know? They want to see us have at it. And I'm cool with that. I'm not going to take it to the extreme. I'm not going to sit there and talk about personal shit in his life that no one should know. I'm not
Yeah, you are. You just... Oh my God. Movie set with a fiber. All I know is that every day that I'm alive, I've already felted Phil because I'm not Phil. Period. Get bent, Phil. Yes.
I'm going to fucking be below the belt hitting him and shit. Because the truth is I don't even know that shit anyway. You know? I want to have a conversation with the guy. That's it.
The guy.
That's literally it. Because that's what people want. But he won't let it happen. He has every excuse possible. Right? Every excuse possible. Stop with the fucking excuses.
I mean, I should, Ghost. I really should, but...
Either say...
I don't have it queued. I don't have it queued up. I need to in the future, though.
I'm not going to do it because I'm a puss and I want to sit around and do my own shit forever. Or do it.
God.
Those are your two options. No excuses are going to change that. All right? No rationale, no fucking coping, which is what you're doing. You're trying to cope by making all these things up. Just fucking say yes or no. All right? And if it's a no, we all know why. And if it's a yes, wow, that would be amazing. And people would love it.
Okay, so to be clear, you want to corner somebody into a yes-no, but when somebody tries to corner you into a yes-no, well, it all depends on the context.
All right? It's just so dumb. He's going on for 4.5 minutes. He has nothing to say. He's making fucking voices. The fuck are you doing? Just fucking say yes or no.
That's all you can do is really save it. Buy one little cool thing and save the rest. I gotta stop bothering me if you're not gonna pay me.
All
bro.
these super chats are great, but remember, you don't
just
matter
contradicts
unless
himself
you
immediately.
If it's off of,
I pressed the wrong button.
Pay me. By the way, I don't need the money.
There we go.
Y'all gotta stop bothering me if you're not gonna pay me, bro.
Guys, you gotta stop bothering me if you're not gonna pay me. By the way, I don't need the money. He literally doesn't listen to himself.
God! Bill!
He doesn't.
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
He thinks that like everything he says is so cherished and interesting. He doesn't understand that he just contradicts himself immediately.
Just like that mask nigga that keeps calling me out. Pay me money. Give me 10 bands, nigga. You want my presence with a corny ass fighting game that only you're gonna get all the benefits off of? I need double-digit thousands.
You see? It's 100% Jay Snyder destroyed this man. Crushed his nuts. Oh, excuse me. I meant to say gems, but I guess crushed his nuts too. Because he has no nuts anymore. Because he won't do anything because he's so... I have to get giant personal benefit out of anything I do.
This isn't real. This is AI. You cannot convince me this is real. You cannot convince me this is real. This is AI generated. That it has to be.
Because he really thought he was going to beat Jay, and that was going to be his big propulsion into stardom. And then he lost to Jay, and since then he's been the whipping boy of the FGC, and he just can't get any kind of like feeling back down there. It's sad. That's fucking sad. Jay Snyder crushed your nuts, and now you can't come back from it. It's been like a decade since that happened too. It's just really sad, man.
Top shoe brand is right now? Shit, I don't know.
Does he know anything? He doesn't know anything about the fighting games. He doesn't know anything about shoes. What does he know? Does he even know that his LED wall is facing the wrong way and no one can see it on camera?
Jesus Christ, get off the LED wall.
Shit, I think New Balance is killing it. Asics is killing it.
He just said he didn't know. He just said he didn't know, and then he spouted off the fucking exact fact that people wanted to hear anyway. Oh my God. This is just ridiculous, man. All right, well, here's the deal. I really hope that this guy will see reason. I do. I hope that he'll see reason. I hope that he'll see
this,
you know, the fact that this is things people want. People said this is
Kino has irreparably broken his brain, says Val Raven. Thank you so much for the $1.99. We'll round it up to a 2. Thank you so much. I think that's where it started. I think Kino exacerbated the issue. I think Phil always had this level of narcissism and lack of self-awareness. But I think you're right. I think Kino basically fed that methamphetamine wrapped around crack cocaine, and it has just been firing on all cylinders ever since.
This is what people want. This is money to be made. These are views to be had. For what? For us to just sit here and talk. Literally just to sit here and fucking talk. I'm not even shitting you. Like, just us having a normal conversation, people will go nuts. Because they wanted this for ages. And now he's like, just wants to sit there and do nothing. I just don't understand.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Thank you again, Val Raven, for the $1.99, rounding it up to $2. Thank you.
Oh, maybe what it, and here's the thing. It's not like no one gave him respect because he had the interview with Destiny, so I had the interview with Kino Casino, right? It gave me respect. It opened me up to a whole new audience, a whole
gave you respect?
whole new group of eyes. People like me now. They want to come by. They want to hang out with me.
They like him now.
My content. They want to have a good time, correct?
Don't defame the good name of meth, says Meth Bear.
So he had that moment with Destiny. So what happened? Right? I don't get it. You would think that would have been his stepping stone out of his safe zone to do fun stuff. I don't think there's any harm in doing a crossover event at all. I don't. I don't think it's going to hurt either of us. Because if we play Street Fighter and I beat him, who gives a fuck? No one thought he was going to beat me anyway, right? Nobody cares about that. If he just appears on my podcast, but I think the podcast appearance would be better than him playing Street Fighter with me. Being honest, with you, I do. I think that's just hanging out and having a conversation would be way more valuable.
That's like the 9th time he's gone back to the same pick point.
Than us doing stupid Street.
Oh, let me find it. Let me find it.
Fighter.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, L mold seed cope.
Because I agree with him. It's dumb. Internet rivalry nonsense. What's to be had by that? Nobody cares. But for us to hang out, have a good time, it would be way more entertaining, right? I really believe that. And for some reason, this guy thinks I wish him ill will and shit. I don't. It's just that he constantly tosses insults and says dumb shit.
Are you serious?
That makes no sense. You notice now he doesn't say anything about how I look anymore. Did you notice that? Because I destroyed him last year when he did that shit. I was like, dude, that's fucking bizarre the way you're acting.
You destroyed him? Dude, you need to get in a bar fight. Like, badly.
So now he doesn't mention it anymore. Now I want money. All right, well, what if you're going to make the money? Oh, I don't need the money. Like, dude, that's every excuse in the book. Every fucking excuse in the book. Enough is enough with this nonsense, right? So it's this simple. You should either agree or say, I have absolutely no interest whatsoever. And don't make 27 excuses about it. Just say, yeah, this would actually be pretty good. We get views and we make money doing it. So I want to do it. We should do it. Or, no, I just want to sit in my little isolated bubble forever. And you know what? If that's the case,
this actually
works. If that is the case, I will respect that. I will. I'll respect that because I was abused for 10 years on the internet. I was.
Oh my God.
Right? I really was. And now, the last month and a half, things have changed. I got more viewers. I got more engagement. I got more support. I got people talking about me in a positive light. I got guests coming on my show. We got momentum. That's a great thing to have. So now, things are different. Now to reach out to a guy like him and to build a bridge, and you know what I mean? That'd be tremendous. You know what I'm saying? But the sad fact here is this guy is so punch drunk. Like, I feel like he's gotten beaten up by the internet for a decade.
Oh my God.
And so he doesn't want to do anything. And the thing is, I can understand that. That's exactly how I felt. You understand? That's exactly how I felt. And every time that I would try to do something like the side scrollers, look what happened, right? Finally, with Kino Casino, it turned around. Much for the better. So now, I feel like I could extend that olive branch to him. He can come on the show. We could just sit here and talk for an hour. We'd have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And the funny part is, a lot of you guys in chat are being toxic to him and saying shit about his personal life. I don't give a fuck about LTG's personal life. I really don't. I don't want to know about anything behind the scenes that you guys have discovered, secret lore and shit. I don't give a fuck. I just want to sit here and have a conversation with a man about all kinds of stuff. Why do you think people are calling Black DSP, right?
Okay,
honestly,
I'm
what are
you doing, Bro Side Phil? Banned.
I'm about to piss myself laughing. Gaming Guru, thank you for the gifted sub. Sam Baybar got it. Oh my God. Hey, and another. Unless it triggered twice. No, it did not trigger twice. That is actually 2. Rob Allen of the New Weasel Order was just gifted a membership. Thank you, man.
Phil?
I appreciate it.
Banned.
I really appreciate it. Uncle Phil. That I don't know why, but it just fucking killed me. That is absolute hilarity. Yes, Ghost. Thank you. Thank you.
What are your thoughts about the modern FGC? Right.
And thank you again, Gaming Guru, for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much.
Right? What do you think about games right now? Right? What kind of content do you actually want to make in the future? Are you really done with fighting games to the point where you just want to sit there and talk to people on Discord? Are you interested in interviews? I just asked a bunch of questions that are interesting that people would want to hear the answers to.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Rob Allen. It's been a hot minute since I've seen him. How you doing, bud?
Dude, right? We don't need to hear about his fucking what's going on in his life, his fucking private shit. It's fucked up. People did that to me for decades. Now I'm not gonna go there. I just want to have a man-to-man conversation where
And before anybody, any of the wrenches gets a hair up your ass, don't ban them.
You get to know this guy in a personable way without people just dumping giant loads of duty on it, which is probably what's happened to him every single time he's tried to do anything for ages. And he thought that that Destiny appearance was going to work. But the problem is, you can't do it that way. You can't go to someone who no one had interest in seeing you talk to and think that's going to change things. You got to go to people who actually have an interest, you know? To see the DSP, LTG collab, that's hype. People wanted that for 10 years. But you can't make someone see reason. Like, he's got...
Yeah, he got gifted. But, yeah, it happens.
I would say this, if anyone out there is, like, close to this guy, like, actually, like, you're a friend of his...
And no, we're not banning Reaper.
You got to talk reason to him. Make him see some reason here. You know, the stuff he's saying is delusional. No one's paying him 5K, 10K to come on anyone's show because he doesn't have that kind of value. He just doesn't. All right. But to see him do a crossover event, like the likes of this that people have asked for a long time, that would put butts in seats. I wouldn't be shocked if LTG came on the Level 1 podcast. I wouldn't be shocked if that did better than the Keemstar appearance. I'm just being honest. I think it would. I think it would benefit him huge, and we'd get tons of views and a good positive eye on the guy. But he has to want to get out of his bubble, and it seems like he just doesn't want to get out of the bubble. He's stuck in the bubble, right? And that's sad.
I think honestly, okay. So ranting is when I was told to do it, right? Like, hey, you should do this on a rant. I think it's when he is completely oblivious to himself that it makes it 10 times better. Viga with a $5 says, you heard a good stream? Shoot, I got the pignosis. It's the opposite of whatever successful streamer. Oh shit, you heard a good streams? Shoot, I got the pignosis. It's the opposite of whatever successful streamers have. Lucky bastards. But can we ban Broside Phil? Fuck yeah, ban me. Hell yeah. I'd ban me too. So this is coming to...
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Thanks again, Viga, for the $5. But this actually brings something up about his ranting and his and his lack of self-awareness and all that jazz. There was and I'm guilty of this one too. And my intent was lost, and I think the intent was lost with another one of my followers when they did it too. Phil will go out and be like, oh, you're insignificant. You have nothing. You're worthless. You're this. You're that. And so there are a lot of folk on Twitter that didn't like this. I posted, I think I posted 2 or 3 of them where it was like, mowed my lawn, had a beer, had a scotch and a cigar, and basically flexed on Phil. And there's another couple of people that are part of my community that have done that, and they got some heavy flack for it. And there are a lot of people who say, I don't understand why, I don't understand this, and I don't understand that. Well, I can't speak to everybody that has done it, but I'll go ahead and give you my example, or more my justification for it, whatever you want to call it. And I think there's some that can identify with this. I was not, or I have not always been this outgoing. I have not always been even this restrained. And I know sometimes I come off as kind of unhinged, which, yeah, that's a personal fault. Whatever. But for an extremely long time, I had no value to myself. I never thought I had value. I never thought people would think I had value. I felt worthless and I felt terrible. And it took me an incredibly long amount of time to dig myself out of thinking that way, and feeling that way, and to actually feeling like I had a level of accomplishment, that I had done something with my life. And so when I would hear Phil say things like he does, I think it affected me, and I think people who have experienced that as well, I think it affected us in a different way than some other folks. And I totally get where it comes off as cringe. I really do. But it also, when Phil says it...
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
And Stephen Leon, I'll read you out here in just a second. But hearing Phil say that to us, or at least to me, almost came off, even though he doesn't know me, and he doesn't give 2 shits about me, it came off as like a personal attack. And I wanted to rebut that personal attack. And so that's why I did it. And I think that anybody else who does that on Twitter, does it on YouTube, does it anywhere else, I think that's where their heart is. Because everybody knows that doing the bare minimum is nothing to flex on. It's not. Mowing the lawn, that's nothing to flex on. That's my job as a man, right? But when Phil comes at you sideways, being able to flex on Phil for doing the bare minimum, That's the point we're trying to make, or at least that's the point I've been trying to make. So I wanted to get that out there. It's been something that's been weighing on my mind for the last couple of weeks, but I had to get that out there. Now, for the $5 super chat from Seemingly Odd, who said, I never heard someone who claims he has depression say that someone else has no value. Yeah, Seemingly Odd. Isn't that odd how that happens? And thank you for the $5. Greatly appreciated. Now, the moment of moments, the streak, well, I know the streak actually recontinued tonight, but yesterday the streak was over, and we gotta go through at least that.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Oh, and by the way, thanks for hearing my little rant there. I know that was kind of a field trip and was kind of weird, but it's been something that's been on my mind for a while. But and by the way, if you feel like you have no value, or you've pulled yourself out of feeling like you have no value, good for you. You do have value. I love you, and you should be proud of who you are and what you've contributed in your life thus far, because you're not Phil.
Snort, snort, Kogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Oh, goddamn.
Dude, I want to fucking do this. You're so boring. You're fucking so tedious, so poorly.
Oh, Ghost McFright, that's brutal.
Hey, you fucking idiots. Yo, fuck this fucking game. Fuck this. I don't want to play it. I'm done. I want to run around charging Y to bring his armor. No, I don't. It's not fun. You dodge and you lose your charge. Do it all over again. I really hate this game now. I'm serious. I've gone from...
Hey, Bebo Cephaloroth, I get that, man. Go to bed. Sleep well. Vega, tell the man to go to bed.
Literally liking it a ton to absolutely hating this fucking piece of shit. It's so bad.
Dapper, you have dragon. Dapper, you have dragon. Dapper, you have value is what I meant to say, and then I read your name.
There's nothing fun about this at all right now. This fight is so unfun. This entire chapter, chapter 3, I feel like you went from a good intro to a really good elaboration of that chapter 2. The entirety of chapter 3 is like pain and torture and boredom.
Okay, so I have no knowledge of Black Myth Wukong, so I'm just kind of watching this for the first time.
Yeah, and I can't dodge. If I dodge, I lose my charge.
Oh, Dapper, I understand that worldview, brother. I do. Return to monkey.
There's no way to walk and dodge it. You have to dodge, you have to lose your charge.
Okay, so lose the charge.
What? What did I just get hit by? Now I can't move. Look at this. Now I'm stuck in a circle and I can't move.
Hold on. He's stuck in the circle.
Now I can't move. Look at this. Now I'm stuck in a circle and I can't move.
That jump, can you not jump in the game, or was he just too stupid to realize you need to jump out of the circle?
What the fuck is with this shit?
Dude, that laugh is creepy as fuck. I love it.
Now he disappears. I'll walk the path, all right. I'm definitely gonna walk the fucking path. You ready? Here's the path I'm gonna walk.
Wage quit.
Right to desktop, you fucking piece of shit. I'm not playing this again. The game's terrible.
Wow.
The game's literally awful, dude. It's fucking so bad. Are you kidding me? They made chapter 3 shows that this is a game dev that had a good idea, but then they basically went as far as they could with that idea, and now they have no ideas. So now the game is terrible. The entirety of chapter 3 is a slog. It's not fun to play whatsoever. It's literally one of the most boring things ever. The bosses are poorly designed. Everything's bad. Though good things, the graphics. That's it. But dude, that is not even close to reaching any of the heights of a FromSoft game. And it's not because, oh, the combat is different. Because that's what they'll say. Oh, because the combat is different. No, it's because the game design is poor.
And it's because you got $60 as opposed to $150.
The world is so fucking boring. So boring. There was literally nothing interesting whatsoever in that chapter 3. You start off in snow. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, look, a big white dragon. I'll fight it. Then you end up in a prison, and the prison is incredibly boring. It's copied off of FromSoft, how your energy bar goes down and shit. You finally get out of the prison. And then you're like, okay, open world ice, and it's boring as fuck. There's nothing interesting whatsoever. The boss fights start off cool.
Boss.
They really did. But then it just becomes, after the 18th, 19th, 20th optional mini boss fight, you realize they had no real ideas of this game. Again, when you
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, L-mold, seed cope.
play FromSoft, you go, oh, ingenious new stage, ingenious puzzle, ingenious this, ingenious that. There's nothing ingenious at all in that. It's just, you know what it is? It's all flash and no substance.
Oh my God, it's your life.
That's literally what Black Myth Wukong, that's the best way I could describe it. It's all flash and zero substance. There's nothing to it. It's just, once you get past that surface level of what it was in the first 2 chapters and you realize this is the rest of the game, it's like, ugh, I'm done. I'm done with it. Done with it. It's boring as fuck. I'm not wasting more time on it, especially when there's all these other games coming out that people want to see me play. What a fucking chore of a game. It's so unfun, right? Wow. All right, well, that's it. Sorry to end it like that, but I'm done with it. I'm having absolutely no fun with it. The audience today nonstop saying it's boring. This guy Jasper Belli literally just spoke up. He goes, I never said anything the whole playthrough, but I just want to let you know that game is incredibly boring to watch. Right? Sigriston, yes, to be fair, in my honest opinion, nothing in the game actually ever reaches a FromSoft level. Yikes. Yikes, man. So disappointing, especially because I invested over 20 hours into it, you know? And you're thinking, oh, it's going to keep going, it's going to be good. No. They literally ran out of ideas by chapter 3.
May the white Jesus bless you, Robert.
Nothing in chapter 3 was fun. I kept saying, I'll get past the prison part, it'll get better. All right, so maybe this open world ice isn't that good. I'll get to the next part, it'll be better. Then I get to the temple, it's like, oh, no.
Oh my God.
Darth Goldbox is sad because I was looking forward to the game. I think everyone was, right? I think literally everyone was looking forward to Black Myth Wukong thinking this is the next big thing. It's just no good, man. Sorry. Yeah, chapter 1 and 2, outstanding. Chapter 3, boring as dirt. End of chapter 3, I don't even want to play it anymore. And there's 3 more chapters. The game is 6 chapters long. You really expect me to tough through that shit? I'm gonna fall asleep.
My God.
Fuck this.
Read!
Yeah. It's all, like I said, it's all style and no substance. It really is. Like, the graphics are amazing. Well, already, chapter 3, I'm refighting the same enemies, the same 5 enemies a zillion times in the same fucking stage. Like, what is going on here?
Read, Filbert! Read!
Level design's bad. Just straight up bad. Once you get to the ice stage, you don't even know have I been here before? Have I not? Am I going up? Am I going down? Where am I going?
You have to find the things that makes the pig roach scared. Here we have a book. A job application.
All looks exactly the same. The fucking temples look like shit. It's like, damn, dude. Like, yeah. Well, it's sad because I really did have high hopes, and I played a lot of it. Like I said, I played over 20 hours of it. I don't know exactly how many because it's been so goddamn long since I played it. But investing that much time into something and then just to have it fizzle out and fall apart, that's sad.
Oh my God. That
I'm trying to find out exactly how many parts I had played.
That theme works too goddamn good.
I think 18. I think I played 18 parts of it. So after today, now it's like 21. By the way, some of those parts are long too. Some of those parts are hour and a half long. I'm definitely like 23, 24 hours into it. And what a shame.
Oh my God. This is fail. No relation.
Chapter 4 is cave spiders, centipedes, tiger, snakes. Yeah. All right.
Exactly.
Unless there's a huge clamoring of people for me to come back to this game, I'm not coming back to it. All right? I'm not. I don't like it. I think it's fucked up. I think chapter 2 was outstanding. Chapter 3 was super boring. I don't feel like investing enough time into the game where I'm gonna have alternating feelings about each chapter. That one chapter is really good, the next chapter is just fucking terrible, you know? So I'm done with it at this point.
Dude, this needs to be a thing that all detractors do where they just score Phil's speeches. Yeah, I mean, granted, this one will fit for like 99% of them, but there have to be ones out there that could actually be scored like orchestral.
You know, unless there's a big outpouring of people telling me I made a terrible mistake, I don't see the point. So anyway, I'm sorry. I really am. I was totally intending to play the whole game. It sucks the way that it had to break up because, as you know, I couldn't play it for a while.
Oh dear God! Hold on. I know there has to be an app out there, right? because I've seen it where they make Phil's voice sound like a girl, right? Can I make Phil's voice sound like Uncle Ruckus? Because then I could take the speech, make it sound like Uncle Ruckus, and then play the video with this in the background.
And it sucks that I didn't get.
Is that what it is, Shinko?
To play it now. Now I'm trying to get back into games again, and now it's bad. Like, oh, if I had known this weeks ago, I would have definitely had the schedule be different. You know, because I thought this was going to be one of the main games I'm playing like every day. No, nope. All right, well, guys, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Sorry about Black with Wukong. That's terrible.
All right,
I don't
that's
even
it.
give a fuck.
That's it. I'm doing it.
All right.
All right, so here's
All
how
right,
it's going to
well,
work.
that is it for the stream.
I can't guarantee the pace or the delivery, right? But what, Jesus Christ, this is such a bad idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull down MP3s of Uncle Ruckus. I'm going to teach 11 Labs who Uncle Ruckus is. And then we're going to let Phil, we're going to put Phil's speeches to Uncle Ruckus's voice. It won't be this stream because I have to train the model. But we're definitely going to be doing that at some point.
It is official. The streak is over. We haven't. I mean, just take a look. All the contributions for that stream came in during the podcast. As soon as I started playing the game, no one cared. The chat was dead. I mean, the game killed the streak. Really, that game just killed the streak. It's fucking so boring.
God.
Everyone was fucking completely bored with the game entirely, and I don't blame you. Like, I'm serious. I don't blame you for thinking how boring that was. I was bored to tears too. What a twist from early on being good, and then just going right down the shitter. So the game kills the fucking streak because the game sucks. I mean, think of it this way: Astrobot, we hit the streak, no problem.
Jesus
right? Today,
Christ.
I think what it is, people just didn't want to show up for that game because it's boring.
The problem I'm having with the music is that I am actually picturing Ruckus speeches from the Boondocks, and when he, what is it that he just said? Hold on.
We hit the streak, no problem.
There it
The
is.
streak because the game sucks.
Okay, so it was after the sucks, right? I was like, okay, and now the speech is over. Just like you would always think Ruckus's speeches are over, and then he just keeps going.
I mean, think of it this way: Astrobot, we hit the streak, no problem. Right? Today, I think what it is, people just didn't want to show up for that game because it's boring. You know, that's sad. Yeah, exactly. So Paper Mario, you can understand because that killed the Vest Street. I mean, Black with Wukong killing the fucking King Street? Fucking sad. But that's it. The Darth thing to the Super Chat says, back to Sea of Stars? No. We got Astrobot, we got Street Fighter 6, we got the MVC collection coming out on Thursday. And then if people want to go back to Stardew, or
What kills me is that if you don't know, the Uncle Ruckus theme, if you haven't heard it or you don't know, that's actually Jabba the Hutt's theme minus the clarinet.
Space Marine 2, but I'm not sold on it. Everyone's telling me Space Marine 2, you need a team of people to play with for it to be good. And if you play it solo, it's not good, right? So I don't know if we should do Space Marine 2 or not. You know? I feel like it might be a big waste. So I don't know.
A big waste? Where's Cat?
I mean, we're lined up tonight in Street Fighter 6.
Except I spelled waste W-A-I-S-T.
With Honda. We're going to do Honda ranked with Street Fighter 6 tonight. Tomorrow is Astrobot. And tomorrow night, we're doing WWE Champions for variety to see how it goes and see if more people will show up and support and want to see the polls or whatever.
WWE Champions.
Right? We'll see. Because that's the other thing, too. Like, WWE Champions was working when the hype was hot. The hype is now died down. The casino boys, casino guys aren't around. So I'm not doing any content with them. So I get the feeling that a lot of the people who were around who were watching my stuff are gone.
Oh,
and,
man.
you know, maybe they'll come back if and when I do more stuff like that. But so I don't even know if they're going to care about WWE Champions or not, you know? I guess we'll see.
Well, it's my hope of hopes that he doesn't hit the goal tonight. Oh, yeah, he could have Gaming Guru. You're right.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back tonight, 6:45 p.m. for Street Fighter 6.
Well, y'all, that basically wraps up a Snort Hogan. The other one after that was that I had was Copes Over the King Streaks and begs viewers for more money to beat the Detractors. But I am, goddamn, I'm just laughed out. Lady Side is getting ready to come home. We're going to sit down. We're going to eat, food, not DoorDash. But yeah, I what a great Tuesday stream, man. What a great, I did not expect the LTG rant to be that unhinged, nor did I didn't expect half this shit, man. This has been fantastic. Like, he has just been a gold mine these last few days. And I'm hoping that it continues. LTG watching, memology video of LTG watching Phil's React stream. I may have to do that at a later time. Maybe we can pop that on Friday. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm glad Ruckus. That's up to Ghost McFright, man. Ghost fucking nailed it. With that, I thought I would get a giggle out of it just because Uncle Ruckus's theme is funny. But I was like, well, really, Cell? That's why I was kind of reticent to play it. But I was like, fuck it, let's give it a go. And as soon as it played, I was like, I was so stupid for thinking that this wouldn't work. The memology LTG response, okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. And yeah, and by the way, the layout is just, I don't know. I wanted a motion background and less logos and stuff on the back end. So I just thought I would change it up a little bit. It's been 2 streams now. Guys, this has been insane. First of all, before I close out, before I sign out for the night, first, let me say, because I'm a fat ass, let me give you the fatty grunt. Second, 2000 is absolutely bonkers. I really appreciate every single one of you. From, Line Caught Avocado being the first member ever, Wrestling Ranter being around ever since I had the Pig Roach avatar, and everybody in between, up till now, I appreciate every single one of you. Even the dude who told people to stop giving me motherfucking memberships and stuff like that. Hey, I appreciate you because you were on my stream. I literally appreciate every single one of you. I just want to say thank you. Because you guys have been great. You guys have helped me out. I'm hoping I'm helping you out with Discord lifting, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm going to keep trying to those of you who are supporting and super chatting and gifting memberships and being members. I'm going to keep trying to give you value. I'm going to keep trying to make it worth the time, the money. If it ever gets to the point where it comes off like I'm expecting money or that I'm expecting support or something like that, definitely let me know. Punch me in the face, because I definitely don't want to be like Phil. So, yeah, no, because it was a while back, but it's okay. He's been in the chat before to say crazy stuff. Can't tell if edgelord or can't tell if real, supporter of Phil. Doesn't matter one way or the other. It is to respond while you do this for days. Yeah. But, yeah. Till next time. And that'll probably be Friday. Maybe I'll get a video out. I don't know. But till next time, soul's the goal for a troll. Lift heavy, eat clean, take care of yourself. For fuck's sake. Take care of those around you. And I love y'all. Can you punch you in the face? Yeah, you can punch me in the face. Punch me in the face. It's all good, man. I promise. But till next time.